song.
How's it going, everybody? I love them. That actually reminds me, Carly, I forgot to tell you that one of our donation incentives tonight is actually an animal impression of their choice for $5. I just felt like we needed more than one donation incentive. Of course, $10.
I love it because I also like making animal noises.
There you go. So animal impression of your choice for $5. Thank you, and I really play video games. And $10 to choose one of us to perform a karaoke song of your choice. Welcome to the Week in Review with Holden and Carly. We have shit to discuss of major importance. It looks like a lot of fun. Carly and I don't really chat a lot right before at this point because I feel like I'm just going to find everything out during the show. So why rehash? So I'm glad. So why don't we just start from the beginning? Carly, how you doing?
I'm good. I had a really lovely weekend. My garden is banging. It is just like everything is really content. I get a lot of satisfaction out of that these days.
Awesome.
Plants are a big part of my day. Otherwise, yeah, just pleasant. It keeps threatening to rain here, and rain in Kansas is actually really cool because it happens very rarely, and it is like, yes.
So we went to go get hurricanes and take out. What's cool, I think I already talked about this a couple weeks ago, but like 30th Avenue, the street I live, the main street I kind of live right off of, it's almost got a New Orleans-y vibe. Like everybody's on the street, masked up. You've got this like window-style bar service, so you can kind of just like grab your drinks and mosey around, and it's cool and fun to do. And we went yesterday, but it was like clearly about to start pouring down rain, and so of course we got completely caught in it. We're like just said fuck it to the umbrellas because we had so much shit. We had like all this like beer, and we got our big hurricanes from Sugar Freak and crab legs, and it was a good fun time. Got totally drenched, but totally worth it. And you should have heard the thunder earlier. It actually had a thunder crack here that was pretty fucking dope as well. So either way, let's get into it because we've really got a lot to get through before the 8 o'clock hour, and hopefully some songs to sing. If you feel it in your heart to donate, there's the link. And then we have special guests joining us. We've got Marie from the Reformed Whores joining us at 8 o'clock. She's now in North Carolina, which is interesting. I'm interested to find out more about that.
Oh,
and we've got Amber Nelson of The Brighter Side, fantastic stand-up comedian. You all know Amber. She's joining us at the 9 o'clock hour, so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a bit of a ladies' night here on the Week in Review. I'm excited about it. Also at 8 o'clock, I can have a Bloody Mary. Lexi's going to make me a Bloody Mary, and I'm very excited about that as well. But I got to get to 8 because I gotta start a little later. All right, we got a little.
At least there's some vegetables in there,
and we got some vegetables in there. Absolutely fantastic. All right, I will start things off, Carly. I have it broken up so we kind of switch off on our news stories. Let's talk about our week. Here we go. And to start things off, Jam is outrageous. Talking Jam is contagious. Jam. We are the Misfits. We are so much better. We are the Misfits. We're gonna get her. This week I've been watching a lot of Jim and the Holograms because Wizard and the Bruiser just did an episode on Jim and the holograms. And if you would like to do that, Carly, I have a great link for you if you want access to every episode. We have been watching the shit out of it. Fantastic stuff.
Happily.
It's a show, of course, that I missed because it was a girl show for girls when I was growing up, and boys did boy stuff and girls did girl stuff. And I do hope that tradition is changing quite a bit. I think it is. But going back and re-enjoying this now with Lexi. Lexi is a guest on our episode. My wife, Lexi, and Jake's fiance, Marie, joined us as special guests for the Wizard and the Bruiser episode so we could get that female perspective because obviously Jake and I, probably neither of us were giant Jim fans. Lexi has the cutest picture of her and her friend dressed up as Aja and Jim, and it was just a lot of fun. I love the music. I love the animation is so bad, but there's some really like interesting things going on. There's a lot of diversity in Jim that wasn't really around back then. There's just a lot, like the color scheme is amazing. The song and some of the episodes, there's a time travel episode that has a dinosaur in it. There's, just the most insane mixture of like crazy plot twists and nonsense. Just like, I guess the fun of it too is that, the music videos, they can really just do so much because of the music video format. So no matter what, is as realistic as an episode can be, as steeped in realism, which was a rarity even, still with Jim, they cut to the music video and all of a sudden they can do some metaphorical thing that's very fun and full of imagery and craziness. So anyways, did you watch Jim as a kid, Carly?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as far as, come on, want to be a rock star? Like, Gem is the show to watch.
Right.
As a child. I had the two, because, she changes, right? She goes through her transformation.
Yeah,
I had
with the earrings.
I had the before doll and the after doll.
You had a Jerrica doll.
Well, thank you. But the only real action that they had about them was, there was a little flip in her neck, a little switch that would make the earrings go boop, boop, boop. But for whatever reason, I was like, whoa!
That's awesome. All those little things that were such a big deal. Well, of course, and it was really all just a marketing scheme to sell those dolls, but Christy Marks was put in charge of it. She was a writer for Marvel. She was doing a lot of like Marvel TV shows and stuff like that. She actually got her first gig at Marvel because she was a big fan of Conan, but she hated how Conan always just ran through these different women, and they were all always just kind of the beautiful woman that sort of Conan sexes up and fucks on and sucks on and puts his cum on, and then he drops him and moves on. And so she was like, well, what if I tell a story from that woman's perspective? And that was her first comic book gig. And then as a kid, she used to draw boobs and skirts on Robin just to have a strong female character in her comic books. And she's just a really interesting person that took advantage of the situation and really gave Jim a lot more content, a lot more depth than really it should have had, because she was like, fuck it, I just want to tell really good fun stories. And it's like insane. Like, I'm not going to say it's Shakespeare, but it is fucking out there, man, and a lot of fun. So yeah, check it out. Wizard of the Bruiser coming up soon. Now I'm researching Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and I think I just booked my Cocktails co-host Jeff Sproul to guest on that, as he is a massive Hitchhiker's Guide fan, so I'm excited to talk about that. Thank you for reposting the incentives. I don't really play video games. $5, we do an animal impression of your choice. $10 for us to sing a karaoke song of your choice. You choose which one of us you'd like us to sing and what song you'd like us to sing. There's the link. Love to get a karaoke block at the end of the hour before we meet our guest, our first guest of the night, Marie. All right, enough from me for the moment. Let's talk to Carly about this. I will make the reorient this, by the way. The first one is the axe throwing. Fantastic. I am kind of enthralled with the fact that axe throwing has become this thing, because I just feel like the last thing I want to do when I'm drunk is handle sharp objects. But you had a good time, I take it, Carly.
Well, yeah. So first of all, I just did this yesterday. And it's because one of Byron's friends here has an axe throwing bar. So the whole place was just like empty in there for us.
Cool.
And this was my first throw. I got
Oh,
a bullseye
wow.
on my first throw, and I was so nervous. Are you kidding? Because here I am. You hold it back, right, and then you step forward and throw it.
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, ugh, what if it's just like boom, boom, boom? And look, occasionally you throw the axe and it doesn't work out, but you are at such a distance that it's not anywhere close to you if it doesn't hit the board. And I learned, yeah, Carly is now deadly. I learned
Yes,
so
indeed.
much about it. And the friend who owns Main Street Axe bar here, he it's so amazing because he'd be like, you stepped a little too far. He'd be like, oh, your release is a little early or a little late. Like, gave me pointers to try and figure it out because it's so strange. Like, usually if you're aiming at something, right, you've got a dart and you're like, or a pool cue and you're like, with an axe, it's behind your head.
Right.
And I by no means got bullseyes a bunch.
Uh-huh.
I got a couple.
Uh-huh.
All right, but it is something.
Still your first throw. That's crazy.
My first throw, and it's because I think I wasn't thinking too much about it. I was just like, breathe and throw. And if you just kind of let your body do its thing instead of being too concerned about all the technicalities, it worked out much better. Every time I overthought it, it was, like blah, 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 blah.
Such is life, right? As soon as you're overthinking it, that's my whole thing is I feel like too relationship stuff, I found that the second I didn't give a fuck and the second I wasn't thinking about it at all, I would all of a sudden meet somebody and fall into a relationship. Life is so frustrating that way. As soon as you want to do it if you want to purposely do something, it fucks you. I don't understand it. So ass backwards. A couple things in chat, by the way. Hello, everyone.
Nice to see you guys.
Just a reading bird. Hope everyone's doing well. Absolutely. I have not heard from Kissel today, but I'm pretty sure he made it okay to LA. I believe he's there now. I'm not sure. He drove across country to move to LA this past week, which is insane.
Oh, and that was a full-on move.
Yeah, that's a full move.
Damn.
Yeah, full-on move.
All right.
Bought a house sight
sure.
unseen too, which is fucking crazy. So, or at least is rent. I don't know if he bought it or is renting it, but either way, screw gender roles. If it makes you happy, go for it. Absolutely. The 501 Blues. Welcome to the stream. Cigarette Crow. I remember seeing a parody video of Jim called Ultra and Laser Hearts that was pretty spot on. I'll have to check it out. Let's get high one. I'm glad you're watching in traffic. Stay safe. I also hope you're high. Man, baby, India, thank you for the 31 months. Can you believe it? I cannot. Animal impressions, crocodile. That's just a little example of the animal impression that we could do for you based on your donations, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Soat? And what's up, Scrotinator? So, what's up, you bastards? I just tried VR for the first time. I hope it blew your mind like it blew mine.
We're going to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are going to talk about that. But first, let's move on to, yes, The Last of Us. Here, now I need to move it back.
Ooh.
The Last of Us Part 2. I am probably going to beat it tonight. I'm very excited about the prospect, I will at least say, of beating it tonight. I super am having a great time with this game. I mean, I don't know if great time is quite the word. It is brutal as hell. But man, this game has kind of blown me away. I was looking forward to it. Yo ho, what's up, Satanic Senpai 83? First time here from the LPN fam. Beautiful, welcome. This is the Week in Review, the show I do with Carly on every other Monday. We talk about our week. And the first hour is that, and then we bring on guests. We've got Marie from the Reformed Horrors at 8 o'clock, and Amber Nelson of LPN Fam as well, coming in at 9 p.m. We hope you stick with us for the whole time. But either way, Vangaloid was listening to Roundtable, and I'm at the point where Holden has created Holdenator's Ho, and it cracks me up just how much Eddie hated it. I mean, they all did. No one likes success for me, do they? Isn't that interesting? Well, Ed's big, and that's bad, okay? So let's remember that for 2 seconds. Let's remember that he's disgusting for 5 seconds. We need to have Ed back soon, for sure. His Hakuna Matata was so good. That was so funny.
Oh my God, I remember being
when he
in
did
absolute
that?
tears.
And it was so funny
I want to
and
relive
good.
that. I'm gonna look that up in the videos.
Yo, what's up, Lens Arcade? You'll be happy to know that Lexi and I got way too drunk last night. And what did we watch? Of course, we watched the Taylor Swift Reputation concert on Netflix. Fantastic. We love your success, Holden. It smells like bologna. Absolutely. I have to shave an inch of dead skin off my body every night before I go to bed. Somebody has to have clipped that. I believe so. I'm going to clip it if somebody hasn't. I'm going to make a highlight out of it. And we might, Julie, Ed's lady, wants to like actually make the music good underneath it. And so hopefully we'll have like a real release of that karaoke performance soon. Either way, you fuckers, let's talk about it a little bit more. Spoilers, no spoilers, rather, on Last of Us Part 2. And man, there's a lot to spoil. This story goes places. The format, just the narrative format of it is really cool. There's some big surprises about halfway through. And man, this game just goes and goes and goes. I will just say this. It is very brutal, but I think it's kind of funny the way I put it. Oh, yeah, also, hell yeah, Schwartz and Merc at 10 o'clock. How did I fuck this up? At 10 o'clock, we are rating the Art Smackdown stream, and Schwartz and Merc, you're going to be performing, or you're going to be a contestant in it, eh?
Nice.
Who are the other contestants? Do you know? If not, no big deal. But the Art Smackdown is done, hosted by Micah Sherman of Shermanator Sherm fame, if you're a Roundtable fan. And he hosts it. It's a fun, funny art competition that they do on Twitch. And I love bringing my community over to it. So stick around at 10. You've got 4 hours of fuckable content here. And you need to get into it. So either way, all I'll say about Last of Us before we knock it over to Carly, Chris Wilcoxon will be defending his title. Fantastic.
Nice.
Fantastic. And the previous winner, too, Bad X Hampil, says Silent Squee. Okay, interesting.
Nice.
Silent Squee has competed on it in the past. Allison Bamcat has competed on it in the past. Huh?
Bad example. You did this last time.
What?
Bad example.
What's a bad example? What do you mean?
The name. You said Bad X Hampville.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, absolutely fuckable. So, well, thank you for that fantastic piece of content, Lexi. And I'll just say, Last of Us, it is, the story is, so, I don't think I've been this riveted by a video game story. I am, like, thrilled at the fact that I might beat it tonight because I'm dying to know how this game ends. I have just, essentially, once you get past, like, the first fourth of the game, you just need to know what's going to happen next. It's one of those games. I don't know if I've ever played a game that had this compelling of a storyline mixed with a really, really addictive gameplay flow. Really good stuff. Just nonstop, awesome, great action, but also really like all the parts where you're just collecting items and crafting and just trying to like pull that all together. You have these like quieter moments where you're just doing that and they flow really well into the action-packed, stressful moments. I love this game. I was looking forward to this game, but I didn't realize how much I would actually like it. I highly recommend it. The one case scenario where I think you maybe shouldn't play it is if you're really having a hard time and living in a post-apocalyptic scenario where everybody kind of sucks and it's hyper violent. If that's like maybe not what you're looking for right now, I totally get it. But eventually you should play it, maybe in better times. I actually think it being so much worse than our reality has been therapeutic for me. How long till we get a Whisper episode on it? Well, we already did Naughty Dog, but yeah, I guess we should, huh? Either way, that's all I have to say about The Last of Us Part 2. Why don't we move on to Carly?
I mean, I will say with the first one though, that game like floored me, and I absolutely understand. It was like play, couldn't stop playing.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the experience, I was just floored with how cinematic and how just empathetic a game can be.
Yeah,
that game took my heart.
Yeah, I think the last game, and I will say too, the events that happened at the end of the last game have such a massive impact on the whole storyline of this game, and it's very, very cool. But I will say, also, the first game I really loved. I had like really great moments in it and stuff. This I feel like is an absolute
even better.
I think so. I'm way more hooked on this storyline than the last game's storyline. It is just
that's amazing.
Really intense. Yeah, it's really good. I had a dream last night, says Schwartz and Merc, of zombies attacking a house, but the zombies weren't infected by mushrooms, but tree bark instead. Kind of weird. Very interesting.
Nice.
All right.
Variation.
Here we are. The next, you have been occupying City Hall, Lone Star Kate. If you want to let us know a little bit more about that. I was like, is she camping on the street? And that is very interesting.
I saw some photos of you. I'm so glad you're there doing the good work.
So what the fuck is VR Path of the Warrior?
Okay. So you guys, I've been playing VR for really pretty much the first time in my life, at any, for any extended amount of time. It just I haven't had access to it. And for the longest time, I was always just watching Camstar VR do Beat Saber.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was the understanding that I had of like what a VR headset can do. So we only had the demo of Beat Saber. I could get into that. But the other one we got was Path of the Warrior. And it's like Streets of Rage, but in first person.
Okay.
So you've got your controllers, you punch these guys, you get uppercuts. When you punch your fists together, you get like all amped and stuff. You can grab people by the scruff, by their chest, and throw them across the room, which is really fun. And they sometimes will get all dizzy, like with the birds and the stars spinning. And then you can do other kind of moves. Then there are mini games in it where, I mean, I haven't fully gotten, really past, I'm probably through like the first level, but in this bar setting, you can do a drinking game where you're like pulling all the, filling all the cups, filling all the cups, filling all the cups, and you have to go like this and like drink them as you go. And at one point I stopped myself and was like, am I too drunk to play this game? Because my vision was really blurry. And I was like, I haven't even been drinking that much. How is this possible? Well, of course, playing the game, that's part of it. The more you drink, it goes into double vision to make it like harder and harder for you to figure out what you're doing. And it was that viable, is what I'm saying, where I was like, man, I guess I'm really fucked up. I didn't even realize.
So you haven't done the jump from a really tall, the one where you, Cena sets up a full-on plank of wood on like a thing, and you take an elevator up to like the top of this building, and then you walk out on this plank. I literally like collapsed to the ground when I stepped off the plank, because it gave me that feeling I was actually falling from a great height. It was kind of amazing.
I gotta do some hunting, because this is an Oculus, so it's not connected to the PC. I'm figuring out now how to get a dongle, our favorite word.
I hate that fucking word so much.
I know, buddy. Sorry.
I hate it.
But I want to be able to see what's happening on the headset on the TV. So right now you kind of just watch in mystery as to what people are up to.
Right. Yeah. You need to. As a bystander.
I mean, it's funny and fun in a different way.
Right.
Like I will say, when folks are playing, I really love Beat Saber. I like putting it on hard because it's like impossible for me, and I just crack up as I'm like,
yeah.
It is so goofy. But the one that you mentioned, like getting legit scared, I watched one that was a Jurassic Park one, and it was one of the first ones I saw where the dinosaur like comes right up to your face, and I felt my heart rate like going up.
She's a man, baby. Carly Holden, do an impression of your favorite animals. Will do.
Thank you. I don't really play video games.
Real quick too, Lone Star Kate did camp on the street, slept at City Hall on Friday, went back today. It's pretty incredible scene down there. They built one hell of a movement. That's fucking wild. And I'm glad that there's still momentum. I'm glad that people haven't just forgotten about it as the world moves on in certain ways, but can't move on from this. Hopefully it won't go back to the way it was. Also, what the fuck else? Detective Popcorn, ho? Question mark? Because Vangaloid says, oh no, it's Detective Popcorn. Either way, welcome to the stream. It is Bloody Mary time is coming so soon, guys. And so is Mary. It's going to be Marie, rather. It's going to be so much. I love hanging out with Marie. She's so fun.
Oh man. For cocktails, you should have Marie on and do a special Bloody Marie.
We should do a Bloody Marie. And you've now convinced me that's why I'm having a Bloody Mary. I didn't even think about that already. 50 people here to watch. By the way, we've got my week in freakouts as well, or freakouts of the week, rather, is what I'm calling it. My hand-selected public freakouts. We'll get to those by the end. So Path of the Warrior sounds really cool. I want to check it out. I mean, I want to give you recommendations,
it's
but
really
what are you so you're getting games on Steam?
It's not. No, it's like their own platform.
Okay.
But so other games we've played, there's one that's like you're this, I can't remember the full name of it though. Like you're sort of this, you have this god power where you get huge and you shrink, and you got a bow and arrow and you got a sword, and that was kind of neat. I also really like the video that you watch, and it's like you get into a rocket and they like shoot you off into space. You don't have the physical rocket around you, but you're going up, 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 and you go out into the galaxy, and you're in the stars, and there's a satellite, and you get to see the entirety of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And the commentator even says, like, hey, there's this feeling that astronauts get of unity, of home, of like true humanity, this, you know, a glorious feeling when you look at the entirety of the planet. And I was in tears. It was, so it's like this machine can give you goofball times,
but
or
then
it can give
also
you something so profound.
that was very much like when I did Google. You can do the Google Maps VR thing, because you can literally walk down your childhood street and like walk up to your home, you know, and then also zoom all the way out and be like, what's happening in China? And then like, you know what I mean? And it really was pretty
very
profound.
susceptible to accepting video games anyway. Like looking at a screen, I can get into it. So the fact that this thing is so immersive, it was really fun. And no, you don't need a gaming PC, Vangaloid. It's like, it's not cheap, but to some extent, I think because, you know, there's also like kids around here, and the kids are able to put it on. We also got a bowling game, and the 3-year-old can bowl, blowing my mind.
Awesome.
You can figure that out. But I think about the stuff, you know, that he's getting to experience with like the dinosaurs and with looking at the planet. I mean, it's pretty awesome for kids too.
Hell yeah. All right. My next thing, Married at First Sight season 9. This is just so fantastic for me. So Katie Frame of Reformed Whores fame, Marie's co-pilot in that group, she actually texted Lexi, and this is how we found out about this. Married at First Sight season 9, which is on Hulu. All the seasons are on Hulu. The weddings all take place at Lexi and I's wedding venue in Charlotte. It is a Charlotte Married at First Sight. Yeah, so it is set in Charlotte. All the people are like from or near Charlotte. This is a dumb fuck. This is a stupid as fuck reality show where these relationship experts pair up these different couples to get married. They've never seen each other until literally the wedding, and then they go on a honeymoon, and then they have some more time together. I think it's like 9 weeks or something like that, and then they sort of decide whether to stay together or whether to like divorce and no longer be with each other. It was so funny. So now we're just watching it, even though we're past the wedding part. But the first episode is about the matchmaking, essentially, so it's not at the venue. But I believe it's episodes like 2, 3, and 4 are all set at the Alexander Homestead, which was my wedding venue. Carly was there. How surreal is it to have your wedding venue be the setting of a dumb as fuck reality show? Very surreal and very funny and fun. I'm so happy to have this.
It was a beautiful venue.
It's a beautiful venue.
It's really beautiful.
It's so great. I'm just thrilled that this is the situation. It was so much fun. And now I'm just watching it. It's so dumb. Here, I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see.
I do think of the staff at that venue, though.
Yeah, they weren't good?
Well, so the one story that was like, pshaw, about the end of your wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm not getting into like the dancing and all that, but outside they had a fire pit for like roasting marshmallows and stuff. Well, when the wedding was over, this doofus who worked there came over and just, instead of saying, hey guys, we're gonna shut this down,
right,
you know, have a good night, he didn't wait. He just dumped a bucket of water on it. And so ashes went boom everywhere and just fell on everyone who was around the fire pit.
And everyone's dressed up.
Including Eddie. Eddie was like, are you kidding me?
I mean, I think it's just like that one idiot.
I mean, I'm and that's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm talking about. But just let a person know. That's all. We would have been like, okay, cool, thanks.
So I will say, the couple all the way to the left, she's like totally nuts. She's just very annoying and crazy. And his nickname was Mr. Picky on the show. I don't think they're gonna work out. The couple next to them, the dude is so cool, and the chick is a virgin. They still have not worked that out. And she's just a little tight. She's fun, but she's a little fucking pinup. The
but
couple
maybe
next
once we do the deed, she'll be like, "Whoa, the world has changed, and all is now chill."
all the women, Lexi and I decided all the women in this particular season, except for this next couple, kind of suck. This couple here, he is a basketball player who's trying to
The
like
third one.
Yeah, the third one,
Okay.
and she's like 5 something, and he's like 6 7 or something like that. So that's a thing. But
work
they
out.
seem fine. Here, Carly, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again, you fucking bastard. Dr. Miles Clorane, thank you so much for joining us. It's been too long. I heard
Thank
you
you for
talking about this on Talking
incorporating me
TV. Is
here.
Marriage at First Sight good? I mean, I love 90 Day. Marriage at First Sight is not as good as 90 Day, but if you really want to turn your brain off and be drooling from how stupid the show is, you should definitely watch it. It's very funny, and I think if you could kill time in worse ways. I think it's a lot of fun.
Kate's teasing me. All is now chill. That's all it takes. It's like you're really uptight. You just take care of that, and your whole personality changes.
Yeah, she needs to chill. And then just the woman on the final couple again. The guy seems so sweet, and she's really like kind of B-wordy at him, and they also have not had sex. So there you go, at least on the episode we're on, which we're about halfway through the season, so it's not looking good. Either way, that's my bit on Married at First Sight.
Nice.
Fantastic stuff.
I will totally watch that. I've watched
Right.
so many shows I never thought I would watch because of you and Jackie.
Yeah.
And I've had a great time
Of
watching
course.
them.
It's the best thing ever. It's always the best. So let's talk
Okay.
about this wood mill. Just very different stories coming out.
Sawmill. This is another thing I did recently. I got to push the log through the sawmill. Now it took a few hours because when they opened up the machine, the wheels that keep the blade needed to be changed. So that was the deed that we were there to do, was help change the blade. Well, one of the wheels, sort of like on a what would be a pulley system, but it's just a circular sort of way how it runs, was off kilter. So they had to adjust and move it all around. So I'm basically doing some guesswork and figuring out how a sawmill works, which is kind of fun. I love figuring out how machines work.
Okay.
And then once we got it all going, we busted through a bunch of logs, man.
That's
we
cool.
did 6 or 7, and
Oh,
now
wow.
there's a whole stack of beautiful, like they're going to be 2x4s. But it was really cool. And then you go through and you see the interior of the log. And these aren't trees that we're going around like chopping down. This was a tree that fell in a storm, or a big part of a tree that fell in a storm 2 years ago. And so we just went through it. It's turning into a regular lumberjack out in Kansas. Look, I know Carly's busting logs. I was waiting for something either from you or from Holden. I set you up with that one, guys. Come on. But yeah, I'm tossing axes. And I'm slicing through trees. And the thing is, the blade gets hot. So one element of this machine is there's a water tank above it. And so it's always dropping water on the blade so that it doesn't get too hot. But man, is it empowering to just be like, just conquer a log. So fun.
I mean, I don't even make jokes. You're doing it yourself. Conquer a log? Are you serious?
I'm really...
Yeah, you're gonna conquer a log yourself there, Lex? Is that what you're saying?
These are things my brain does not have a filter, so that is for your enjoyment and my acceptance.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed thrusting and really making sure that log
making sure that log got what it needed.
Got fully the charge, that it really needed to get, and the log came. Chainsaws and Mauls next, hell yeah. Wouldn't be the first time. Absolutely Lone Starcade. We get it.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Every woman in the chat and on the stream is incredibly horny. I get it. I understand.
I'm
it's
just
Monday.
loving these big machines and like these things that I thought, not that I couldn't do, but I just have never done.
Right.
I did the Bobcat, the previous week, right? It's so fun.
It's like a machine a week with you or something. And that is fun. It must be nice to get out. I mean, that is the big thing. I am enjoying that, like, the street side bar scene I was talking to you before the stream is back, which is neat, or like you can go. I mean, it's still weird. I mean, I still don't like, we'll maybe do it like once a week or whatever, but Because, you're still kind of masked up, and I think that it is also giving people the illusion that they can just kind of group up in tight bunches, completely unmasked. But I hope that they keep this, sealed container, but you can drink on the street now law because, absolutely, Logbusters Anonymous. You know what? With the horniness, it's unbelievable. Okay, people? It's like, can we just chill for a second? I think this was the last story. We've got...
I'm being very well behaved.
We've got 20 minutes left, and we've got
we gotta do your freakouts.
We've got the freakouts. Before we do the freakouts, though, it's animal impression time because I Don't Really Play Video Games donated $10 for us each to do an impression of our favorite animal. So here we go. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's incredibly corny. It's disgusting, and you women should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm saying that as the entire male race. I'm saying
Holden,
race
for my impression. Only because you have heard this one before, I would like you to turn my microphone down just a little bit. It's the really annoying one, but it's very good. Do you remember which one that was?
Yeah.
Not my favorite animal, but this is my favorite impression.
All right, you can do it.
All right. I'm going to do it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
It's a dolphin.
Yeah. Yep. I knew it. I knew it was coming. Great work, Carly. That was the dolphin. And now I will do my impression of a bear. I don't know, again, if it's my favorite, but it's just what hit me in the moment. If you'd like to make us do an impression of a specific animal or get us to sing. I know Carly always loves to do the karaoke, so you're giving her a gift by having her sing some karaoke. There's the link. Any amount is greatly appreciated. $5 for the animal impression, $10 for one of us to sing a karaoke song of your choice. All right.
All right, bear impression, Holden, go.
Oh. No. Oh. 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 Okay. There you go. That's my impression of a bear.
I loved that. That actually got me good, man.
Hope that didn't make you too horny,
That is very
female
funny.
chatters. Now that's what I'd call defeating a log. Absolutely.
Thank you, Emma.
Welcome back to Log Talk
Oh my god.
with Holden and
I
Carly.
love animal impressions.
Fantastic stuff. Holden looks like Dick Cheney waking up. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
I always thought of Holden as more of an otter, but that was good. Thank you so much. Well, if you'd like us to do an otter, I'd have to look up a video, I think, to do an impression of an otter, or I'll just make it up. What do we give a fuck? She's a man, baby. Sing any Fleetwood Mac song, Carly. So there you go. What would you prefer, Carly? Would you like to do the freakouts and then the song, or would you like to do the song and then the freakouts?
Do the freakouts and then the song, because that'll give me a moment.
That was Ben as a Bear.
Thank you so.
Any Fleetwood Mac song. We also have something else coming in. What is it? $10 from Vangaloid Twitch. Have fun with this one. Love you guys. Ho! With a link. I'll do that one. I'll do that one. Great. So now we really have some more content to get through. I was like, oh, wow, we got done with the stories early. No, but that's great. We have 2 songs already. And if you wanna donate for more, we'll definitely have time. Then we'll bring Marie in. I bet Marie would sing for you guys. She's a phenomenal singer, and I will toss her the bones if you decide to donate for that. And by bones, I mean money. Okay, guys, quit with your horniness. It's disgusting. All right. So Carly, I have sent you the video so that you can watch along with. Now, you guys mentioned, I believe, Satanic Senpai mentioned earlier, like, oh, there's so many freakouts. I bet there's a lot with this. And you are technically correct, but I will say, you know, the world being on fire has actually kind of ruined my public freakouts subreddit in a lot of ways, okay? Everything is like police being horrible to people in protests or racist Karens. And I get it. Needs to be shown. Needs to be watched. But this is destroying my public freakouts page. I just wish we had separate pages. Public freakouts, this is an example of a public freakout. In fact, I think this might be the ultimate, might even be the gold star of public freakouts. It is a like totally weirdo, lame-o guy, totally upset about the mall being closed, and when everyone's freaking out, no one is freaking out. 100%. So, anyways,
Give
enjoy
me a 3,
this.
2, 1, please, and I'm gonna mute myself so I can listen to it.
Great. So enjoy this. I love it so much. Here we go. Why Are You Closed is the title. Start it.
Why are you closed? Tell us why you're closed. Tell us why you're closed. Why are you closed? I want to go shopping in the Eaton Center. Why are you locked? Why are you closing your doors? Why are you locking your doors to the public? Why? Tell us the reason. Why?
Tell us the reason.
Tell us the reason. Tell us the reason why. Why are you putting people through this? Why?
Why are you putting people through this? It's people losing their minds over the dumbest shit is really what it is.
Why are you putting us
But not
through
like in a
this?
racist way, but then it's like less fun.
Who gave you the right?
And then the kids making fun of
Who
him.
gave you the right?
It's so good.
By what right do you exclude the population? Why? Who are you?
What right do you have
How
for
dare
this?
you do this to us? We are the Toronto public. We want to shop. We want to get into the Eaton Center. It is a public place. It says it's open till 7 o'clock. Why are you closed? Why? Why? Tell us why. Tell us why.
The shredded cheese woman's pretty good. Just embarrassing yourself.
Here. It's just a spectacle to you. It's just a spectacle to you. It's just funny.
God.
God, if only it would change on that anger towards literally anything that actually matters. It's so funny. No one cares. No one
Wow.
does care. Yeah, just great. I
Kids.
love it.
Oh man, love those kids.
Yeah, gotta love those
That's
kids. I love
beautiful.
too that they don't even stick around to like see how it ends. They just
Like,
sort of like,
yeah,
all right, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
But it perfectly framed in the video. It's so good. I have seen that video so many times. That's my favorite. That is the quintessential for me public freakout. A person completely losing their mind and overreacting and totally embarrassing themselves about a completely stupid, usually retail-oriented situation that just is so...
We want to eat in the eating center.
I think maybe I resonate so much with it because I've gotten so mad about the dumbest stuff. Like, my anger just is so stupid sometimes, and I just get so mad about the stupidest things sometimes. So I also, maybe it's like I relate a little bit. But, like, yeah, that is a public freakout. Not, like, tear gassing people in a protest. That is its own thing. And I just wish they would move those to the other place. This is just for people being really lame. It's like Karens without the racism is essentially what it is, right? But like lately all the Karens are just like racist and then that's its own thing. So funny though. The fact just how long he's
dedicated.
stands there.
He was like really working some shit out on that glass door.
Well, here you go. Get ready with this next one, Carly. Of course, you're going to be mad if you're an old lady and your beloved neighborhood is terrorized by children creating a giant snow penis. Hit it.
Take it down. You touch me, and I will call the police for assault.
I'm not touching you.
Let go of my broom. Take it down. Now.
All right.
Take it down.
I caused a minor freak out listening to Top Hat in public. Oh, my God. Who? What's up, heathen right? It's a good
Excellent penis.
It's a good penis. It's huge.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah, exactly. The movement could use so with his level of stamina. That is a sturdy cock. Yeah, I bet Carly be losing her mind if she was somewhere near that, apparently, with this wood mill situation. I have on more than one occasion felt like I was going to cause a scene listening to any LPN show at a stoplight with my sunproof roof open. Hilarious. They even circumcised. They did. Ugh. And then to ruin this work of art. Just, you know how long it took them to make that dick? You know, long, and yeah, old people do suck.
We're gonna make it bigger and
now her
straighter.
wheels are spinning too.
And it was circumcised, and that means they had to get up pretty high to do that. I mean, you could have just made one.
Yeah, guys, where's your decency?
You've got no cotton picking.
Her mobility suitor's
or
now
no
stuck.
morals. Really?
Just having a little fun.
I think at the end there, he's like, we just thought it was funny. All right, moving right along. We actually have some songs to do. So I have 2 happy freakouts to end on. You've probably seen this if you've been on Reddit this week. This actually was a more
There you
recent,
go, Richie Rich.
more recent Reddit one. This one's for Carly. I think you're really gonna love it.
Oh, awesome.
Telling my mom you touched my dick. Is that something he says in there? That's so
No,
funny.
but that would be the
I wasn't
appropriate.
listening, but that is hilarious.
I like it.
Okay, here we go. A guy gets entire park to sing "Living on a Prayer" by John Bon Jovi. Hit it.
She says we gotta hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's all I know.
Yeah, they're all singing it.
We'll give it a shot. Oh,
Living on a prayer. The whole park.
That's great.
Isn't that fun? The
Yeah,
whole
I like
park.
that.
Always gotta love it. One more music-themed one. I love this. When you're not invited to the party, but you show up anyway. And then we're gonna get a couple songs. Then we're gonna bring in Marie from the Reformed Whores. Very excited to have her on. Here we go. Hit it, Carly. This is a short one. Yo, what's up, Diarrhea City? Look at the back. One of those mobile bars. The guy, I think that's like a dump truck just behind him, just fucking getting
Yeah.
down. Gotta love it.
That's great.
All right, fantastic. Almost 60 people joining us at this point. I'm glad to have you here. We're going to do 2 karaoke songs thanks to the generous donations that we're going to bring on Marie. Here are the incentives. I'll let you go first. Carly, you can turn it up as loud as you want. Let's pull this
Okay.
out.
Chat, tell me if you need me to adjust the volume in any way. This is interesting to do this long distance karaoke. But we're going to do Go Your Own Way.
All right, Go Your Own Way. Of course, the donation incentive was for any Fleetwood Mac song of Carly's choice. I will do the other one. They literally said good luck with this one, so I'm sure it's going to be horrendous. Either way, fantastic stuff. But yeah, go for it, Carly.
All right.
I will mute my shit.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. How can I when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another rainy day. You can go your own way, go on your way. Tell me why everything turned around. Packing up, shacking up is all you wanna do. If I could, baby, I'd give you my world. Open up, everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way, go your own way. You can call it another lovely day. You can go your own way, go your own way. Now we jam, jam, jam for instrumental. Extraordinator says, killing it. Calvin should do a Fleetwood Mac cover. That would be fun. But with Holden doing Stevie Nicks.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
What if you did? You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day.
Another lonely day.
You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. www.kevin.com. Yeah.
Another lonely day. Fantastic stuff.
Scam out forever. There's a lot more, but I'm gonna go ahead and
Just fade it out. They actually canceled American Idol when Carly auditioned. She was so good. Everyone was too busy sobbing and having a true life experience to care about the show anymore. Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and send the invite out to Marie and then jump into this. I think methinks I will have a difficult time with this one. We shall see. So here we go. Here is the invite sent. Get ready for our first guest of the night, Marie from the Reformed Whores. In the meantime, here we go. 1-2 step. I am definitely worried about this one. It's not going to go well for me. Let's do this.
you got this. You got this.
I do not have this.
I support you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Jazz Philly production sizzle. Whoa, whoa, Missy. The princess is here. Ciara. The beat is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky fresh, work my body, so melodic. This beat rolls right through my chest. Everybody, Mon Poppy, came to party. Grab somebody, work your body, work your body. Let me see you 1-2 step. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor, crank the party up. We're about to get it on. Let me see you 1-2 step. I love it when you 1-2 step. Everybody 1-2 step. We about to get it on. Outrageous, so contagious, make you crave it. Jazz made it so retarded. I'm retarded. Ever since the day I started. Stuff myself problematic, and yeah, I applaud it. Goodies make the boys jump on it. No, I can't control myself. Now let me do my 1-2 step. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Crank the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1-2 step. I love it when you 1-2 step. Everybody 1-2 step. We about to get it on. We gon' flip it like this. It don't matter to me, we can dance slow. Whichever way the beat drops, our bodies will flow. So swing it over here, Mr. DJ. And we will rock you, oh yeah. If it don't matter to me, we can dance slow, dance for whichever way beat, yeah, drops, our bodies will flow. So swing it over here, Mr. DJ. And we will rock you. I shake it like Jello, make the boys say hello, cause they know I'm rocking the beat. I know you heard about a lot of great MCs, but they ain't got nothing on me. Because I'm 5'2", I wanna dance with you when I'm sophisticated fun. I eat flamin' yawn, and I'm nice and young. Best believe I'm number one. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Crank the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1-2 step. I love it when you 1-2 step. Everybody 1-2 step. We about to get it on. Rock it, don't stop it. Everybody get on the floor. Crank the party up. We about to get it on. Let me see you 1-2 step. I love it when you 1-2 step. Everybody 1-2 step. We about to get it on. This is for the hearing impaired. A Jazz Fa production. Punk ass bitches. That was from me. The punk ass bitches wasn't in the song. Get it, Holden. Thank you so much. Lexi's so into this. Yeah, totally. Well, if this is the link I sent, I can live with it. Absolutely. Oh, is this not the link? I thought it was Vangaloid. Well, you sent me a link for...
Oh, hold on, I said the wrong way. Vangaloid earlier. I mean, this is fun too. Yeah. See, what's funny on my end is I don't hear any of the backup music track. So I just hear Holden go like, yeah, just stop. And I'm like trying to like pick up on the beat so I can just.
You want to step. So you sent me the music video for
right.
that, and then I just did the karaoke. You got to stop holding. I can't stop shooting ropes. I hear you. This is what you meant to send? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll do it another time. I can't do it now because we have to bring Marie in. Let me text her and let her know. Invite sent. You are making me a Bloody Mary.
Oh, so kind.
Thank you so much. No scrubs. Oh, interesting.
I'll do that one later.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that one later. We'll see if we have time.
Oh, maybe we could do, yeah. With
Or if someone wants to donate for no scrubs for Vangaloid. That's the incentives. $5 we can do an animal impression of your choice. $10 to choose one of us to perform a karaoke song. We've got Marie from the Reformed Horrors coming in. And we've got also fucking sucking Amber coming in at 9 p.m. Very exciting. Bullshit for you all. Hopefully Marie will get here, because until then I have to vamp. Okay? I've got to just kind of make it up as I go. Yay, my bloody. Thank you.
I've been drinking some Bloody Marys as well. I've learned that Zing Zang is a pretty good mixer. Pretty good. Rather than doing the full-on like V8 then doctoring for half an hour. What you got? Oh yeah, McClure's. That's the good shit.
That's the good shit.
That is indeed.
It's like mouth-wateringly delicious.
Are
Everybody
you a
is
horseradish
coming right
fan?
now because of my singing.
I know.
Oh, Marie is judging on Art Smackdown? Oh, very interesting.
Nice.
I did not know that was the show she was doing. That's hilarious. She said she had to do a show. She's a man baby with 10 from Soat. No scrubs for Vangaloid. Poor favor. There you go.
Thank you so. That's very kind, my friend.
Thank you so much.
The donations are essentially what is keeping me afloat these days.
Hell
so
yeah.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course, I split my donations with Carly, for sure. These other guests get nothing.
Holden, can I share with everybody just my website?
Yeah, please. We should.
Cool.
I should have it. I should create a Nightbot thing.
That's okay.
Honestly, but yes. I think if
You
I
guys
just
want to see some
if
of
I
the
just
stuff
type
I
in
do?
exclamation point Carly, doesn't it? Yeah. If you type in
Oh,
exclamation
there you
point
go.
Carly, it'll pop
Vision
up with
art.
it. So there you go. Check out her artwork on there. She's selling that. That's another way for her to make ends meet these days. So check out that. Of course, those commissions go a long way. Those purchases, rather, of prints and things go a long way.
It's really fun now that folks are getting the shirts and stuff too. Aside from the monetary assistance, it is so cool to think that someone out there is wearing art I made. I really love it.
Yeah, that's why I used to do, they added this weird sales tax thing to Patreon, so we changed our Patreon layers, but I used to do t-shirts at the $15 layer. Really, I think we were taking a loss on it, but I just wanted to get as many out into the world as possible that way.
You make like $5 on a shirt. That's about it. But it's way, I don't know, it's worth it to be able to have that for real.
Absolutely. Marie, and all the stars are out tonight. Marie, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
It is my pleasure.
That sounds, there's something disingenuous sounding about the way you said that.
I spent the last 3 months building this bed frame.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'm
Look at
excited
you.
to see people.
What the fuck are you doing in North Carolina?
Beautiful bed frame.
I'm just kidding. I didn't make that.
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I'm running sawmills and learning how to drive a bobcat.
I've been masturbating.
Yeah, just jerk,
nonstop.
just female jerking it, huh?
So great.
No, we got tested for COVID negative. Hello.
Hello, I've got the antibodies, bitch.
You do?
Yeah, because we had it, remember? And we got tested, and we definitely had it. Isn't that fun?
Oh shit! I did not
We
know that.
we thought we were gonna die for like 2
God,
weeks.
that's so hot, goss.
Oh, super hot, guys. It was like so early too. We were like hipster COVID. We had
my
COVID
God,
before
I
like
had no
anybody
idea.
had COVID. It was like amazing. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, it was right when quarantine
What a
started.
day.
And Lexi walked past the emergency room, and a weird old guy coughed in her mouth or sneezed in her mouth accidentally, and because her mouth was open. Because Lexi, when she walks, she
I thought
can't
you
close her
went
mouth.
Somewhere. I thought it was that you went somewhere. Didn't you travel?
No, I don't
to
think it was because of
before you
Ash.
got it?
I don't think it was because of Asheville, but.
He got it, like, he was behind me.
Well, one lover gave it to the next, and that is
There
true
you go.
love.
Yes.
That is
My cock gave
can
it to her. Or
share
she gave
your
it to me,
sickness
her
with your
vagina.
beloved.
What the fuck are you doing in North Carolina?
Oh, I'm just traveling around.
That's fun.
No, we got tested for COVID negative, and then we came to visit my nephews,
Oh, okay.
my babies,
Oh, good.
children, bags of disease.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
I'm so glad you're getting to see them though, because they're darling, and I know how much you love them.
I
and
know. It's
I
so
was
great.
feeling it. I was feeling for you.
It's so fun. They got a baby pool today. I got in the baby pool today and played with these babies. It was so fun.
And did you pretend to be a baby? Like you kind of grabbed your knees and rolled back and forth and some fun stuff like that too. I love to pretend to be a baby.
I did.
My
I
day
grabbed my
is
diaper.
my day is Sunday. Sunday's baby day. I wake up the whole day. I'm just a big fun baby, and I just love it because it just really brings me back to the good old days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Lexi TT.
Lexi TT.
For some reason, the way you
right.
even say milk, Holden, is just makes me like, oh.
Just me saying milk.
You said it so much over the years of our friendships.
Big
that
fun
I-
milky milk. Big fun milky milk.
Milk.
Big fun lemonade and big fun fudge factory as well. All of those are
It's
fun
just the
things.
milk. The pronunciation, something about it is like, oh.
Marie, are you judging on Art Smackdown?
Is that yes tonight?
Okay,
Yeah.
you mentioned you were doing a show. I didn't know it was that show. So I kind of helped launch that show with Micah, and now I raid them afterwards. And I've kind of
really?
stepped away from it now. But my audience will probably a lot of the audience here will probably be joining you at least for that later,
Yeah,
which is fun.
Yeah, come to that later.
Yeah.
Hey, chat.
I'll be raiding that stream after we're done here. I've got Amber coming on at 9, but you can feel free to stick around as long as you want to, or you can leave at fucking 9 like a catty B word.
Catty
Okay.
little bitch.
Who do you hate? Right? Like what who have you been talking bad about? And I'll tell you who's been talking bad about you.
Oh my God, so many people. I had a falling out with one of my best friends.
Oh no.
At the beginning of COVID,
Oh,
because he
no.
was out and about at brunch, and I was like, "You selfish piece of shit."
Right.
Um,
I can't believe you're
Seven,
fucking brunching, Luis, or whatever their name.
exactly.
Yeah.
I literally was like, "You're so selfish." LOL. Anyway,
April
but
5000
who are
says
you talking shit about?
Oh, April, are you back on the contest tonight? April 5000, should I lay it on thick for how wonderful Marie is now so I can get my SmackDown title back? She won once.
Well,
fantastic.
I'm judging this evening. I don't think I'm doing the art.
April is love. I know she's trying to get into your good graces
Yeah.
so you vote good
Oh,
for her.
I see.
She's very talented. Who else is watching that's competing tonight? I think there was somebody
Wait,
else.
what's April's full name? I'll remember.
It'll
Give you
just be
100
I think
points.
it'll just be April 5000.
Oh, right.
Silent Scooey will be
I
participating
clearly
from
know
home.
nothing about this.
So it's fun. So they have to use whatever they have at home at their disposal. They can use
There
anything.
you go, Holden. It's Schwartz and Mark. And
Schwartz and Merck
Merk.
will also be there. It is what was I gonna say? I don't know. It's fun. It's a contest show. It's like Bake Off or whatever, British Bake Off or whatever, right?
Great time doing it. I've never had a time limit on making a
Yes.
collage of any kind.
They've
It
got-
was challenging.
They've got like a half an hour to complete it. Every time, like halfway through, there's a compromise your art thing where they add another layer to it. They like add another challenge to it. I don't know what tonight's challenge is. Nobody knows until they unveil it. And you just jump in. It's really easy for you. You can just kind of hang out with a drink and you'll just pop on every now and again and you get to judge them. You get to just fucking decide their fucking fate. Like,
I need this so bad right now.
yeah, it's good. You'll have fun.
Judging.
I think you'll
You know,
have
my
fun.
mom was an art teacher in public schools in Tennessee for 30 years. So
Who
Aw,
gives a
she's
shit? I'm sorry. I mean, that's
am a
interesting.
classically trained artist.
I'm just kidding. That is very nice. That's sweet. I bet your mom is a great art teacher. I get this
I'm
really
sure.
warm vibe from her.
Do you want me to get her? She's here. I've lived with her for 3 months.
If you want her to come through and say hi, you can. I mean, either way. I want to know who you're talking bad about, though, besides your other friend.
Oh, like a celebrity or my parents or my sisters. Katie
Who?
Crane,
Okay, actually, never
my
mind.
bandmate.
No, never mind. Who are you not talking bad about? That's probably the better way to go.
Who do I love? Have you seen that movie Stuber
I have not.
with Kamal Nanjiani?
Kumail, yes.
Kumail. I don't talk bad about him. I think he's
I
fabulous.
love Kumail.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
we
pretty
were friends
wonderful.
of his before he went off to LA.
Yeah,
him and-
we did Meltdown.
Yes,
once.
him and Emily are so sweet.
It's
Murder
so
Fist did
fun.
Meltdown once as well. I need to watch Stuber. Good, I will watch Stuber. Yeah, have you seen Marie? Have you seen The Great about Catherine the Great?
Oh, girl,
Okay,
all of it.
okay.
And then
I have
I've been
one more
writing.
episode.
I just
The-
want to write
Oh my god, the last
Catherine the
episode's
Great
so
sketches now.
good. Yeah,
She's
totally.
so cool.
Fucking such a good show.
Oh,
And
so good.
yeah, we need to talk about Twitcherman. I've just gotten lost in the weeds with these other things.
Yeah,
and,
you guys are so busy.
I
It's
am
great.
weirdly. I mean, nothing changed for me except for I just leave the house even less. Like, but I have
Right.
so much fucking shit.
Well, the
to
one
do.
big thing I can announce now is I'm gonna produce the fuck out of a Christmas show. We have all the time in the world.
And you're preg.
Nice.
Yes. What? You say pregnant?
Yes.
No.
did.
What is the Christmas show? I'm kidding.
I'm pregnant with the Christmas show.
That's like how you announce every show to your parents. Mom, Dad, I just want to let you know I'm
am-
pregnant with a new tour. Reformed
Oh
Horses
no,
tour.
everybody's frozen.
No. Oh no, we're frozen still.
He'll be back.
It'll be back.
I'm in a random. Where this is? We just checked into this Airbnb.
Okay.
Ah.
So you don't even know how.
So you
this-
didn't carve that bed frame?
Nope. First day I saw it. First hour.
There you go. Are we moving again? Because you just started moving again.
You're good.
You're good. You're good. You can't hear it? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
good.
great.
I'm personally unstable, but my internet is good.
Yeah, so North Carolina, are you just going to go back to Nashville after? When are you going to come back to the greatest
Next
city in the world?
weekend.
This weekend?
Next weekend.
Next
July
weekend?
5th.
Wow.
Cool.
I'm gonna go to yeah, I'm ready. I'm gonna bring a car and a bike, and my roommate is moving out.
Yay! That's
Isn't that
awesome. Are you getting a new roommate or what's the deal?
I don't know. I called my landlord today to just like feel it out, and it sounds like no, they're not gonna cut me a deal. Only in New York.
Yeah, well, I'm
Like,
sure
I was
you'll
like,
get I'm sure you'll get somebody, but yeah, Marie didn't have the best. There's no way she's watching this right now. Is there, Marie?
I don't know. We probably shouldn't talk too much smack.
Okay, cool. You think she's watching
You
right
never
now?
know.
Ah. I want to talk
Well, when
so
I'm super famous, she'll go through all the things I've ever done.
Yeah, I
know?
guess it's just like, chat, if you know Holden McNeely, you know that I love talking like bad about people. And Marie is the funniest person to talk shit about people with.
I love talking shit with you, dude, but you know. Anyway, I just can't wait to live alone. If
I
that's
bet.
the possibility.
That's great.
Yeah, so, and I'd have a car. You guys, do you guys camp?
Yeah,
I love camping.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll
circle
camp
back.
with you.
I think that
I'll
we
camp
gotta
with you,
get real
girl.
good at it.
Yeah. I'll be the joint
Hey.
roller.
I'm learning how to wield axes.
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
axe
so wait.
throwing.
What is your plan?
I don't really have a plan, to be quite
Cool.
honest.
Yeah, me neither.
That's been the easiest way to approach all of this is be like, well, you figure it out when you get there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And since I'm just paying rent, paying my bills, and
I mean, I will
contributing on this farm, and
say in New York, things are like slowly but surely definitely in the
Getting
progressive
better.
opening up stuff point. But as you see in Florida and stuff, who knows? All of a sudden, it can be like, oops, we did too soon. Too soon. And then they're filling bodies back up in the giant trucks and shipping them out like they have.
Well, you know, LA is like spiking. You know, LA people go to New York all the time, so it just literally takes like a couple folks.
Yeah, and you know they all attend those fucking rainbow parties or whatever, where the dick sucking parties or whatever, right? That they talked about back in high school.
The kink, the
Yeah.
kink.
The rainbow parties. Remember in high school there was the rumor that
you're
parents.
muted, Holden.
I'm
I don't know
muted.
why.
What are you talking about?
You were just muted for the last 20 seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, rainbow parties, it was the big thing where it was
That's all
like,
here.
oh, the parents were freaking out because kids were going to these rainbow parties where all the girls would put different colored lipstick on, and guys would try to get as many different colors on their dick as possible. You remember that? Rainbow parties. Man, baby, thank you, Jenver, for the 4 months. I don't think it happened at anybody's school. I think it was one of those dumb rumors.
It was a story.
It was like they eat
We
ecstasy.
did different kinds of barbecue sauce.
Well, that's Tennessee. I mean, of course. And whoever threw up first from fucking
You got to be able to
My
tell
mouth.
the difference.
eating
You
dick
got to
and
be able
barbecue
to tell the
sauce.
difference between all the sauces.
Yeah, that's the problem though. That's why you guys usually had at least one dick bit off a party, because you get so hungry with the barbecue sauce and you think the dick's a fucking bratwurst all of a sudden.
Right. That's why we like to gnaw on ribs.
Oh my
Ribbon
god,
eatings.
I would kill a bank full of tellers to eat a fucking rack of ribs right now, dude. I would.
Y'all, I'm auditioning for a cooking show.
Ooh.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be great. You'd be so.
Yeah.
I'd be like a cooking personality.
You'd be super funny and
I'd
fun.
watch. Yeah.
So anyway, I'll keep you posted.
Oh, hey, by the way, we got a donation earlier to do Scrubs karaoke. Would you want to do that, or should we do that, Marie?
You guys do that. I like
Okay.
to dance to it.
Okay, you'll dance to it. Carly, maybe you'll do it then, huh?
I'll do it, but will you be able to? How are we going to sync it up? You want me to just follow your lead?
No, you'll just do it, and I'll kind of silently judge or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Right, it'll be one of those. Not spicy barbecue though, because that would make that dick hurt. For sure. I love her look of excitement. Makes me happy. Hell yeah, Vangaloid. Absolutely.
I do. Yeah, Scrubs is great.
Rainbow parties was the bracelet thing. Oh, right. And then they had the bracelets where the different colors on the bracelet meant you would do different things. Like pink meant you would go all the way. Purple meant you would 69. Green meant you would let someone take a dump on your chest. Orange meant you would eat ass, but you wouldn't allow your ass to be eaten. Red meant you would fuck a pussy on your period, rather.
Oh my God, guys.
You don't even want to know what brown meant, so I'm not even going to get into that because brown will
Wait,
make you
so-
throw up.
Where were they doing this? The cool towns?
Yeah, this is what the cool kids were doing when we were all going like, oh, I got a new
There has a
TI-82. Look, I can play fucking
happens
Tetris on my TI-82. And the cool kids were in a fucking janitor closet exploring. They're like, wow, I didn't even know an asshole could fucking, you could see that deep into one of those. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel gypped.
You are gypped.
I
As-
am.
April
Right.
was it the same
I
as
got
with
it.
the bandana code? Like the right was a top and left was a bottom? 100%.
Why are there gotta be all these codes? Why can't we just ask people directly?
I love
That's all I'm
codes.
saying. It's
Okay.
fun to talk about.
I'm a
Take someone on
complicated
the spot
man.
and be like, let's get into it.
I'm a complicated guy, Carly. So it's like you
called
can't just you
communication.
can't get all the answers in one question. You know what I mean? It's like, what am I into? I don't know, dude. How fucking how expansive is the universe, bro? We don't know. There's scientists still figuring it out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and explain to you. What's my safe word? It is dig dug is my safe word. What's your safe word, Marie?
Oh God! All I can think. Well,
I
this
made
isn't
one up.
mine, but I just edited for the first time for Last Podcast Network. I was very excited.
Yeah, I saw that you
Very cool.
requested
I'm kind of in
permission.
the roster. I think every
You-
time y'all need me, I'm not available. I feel very bad, but
Yeah,
I
I
work
saw,
on that.
I saw
But
that you
Ben
had
Kissel's was Jumbo Shrimp, and that I feel like that used to be mine at some point or something.
Yeah, jumbo shrimp. It's a good
Jumbo
one.
Shrimp is such a good one.
That is a good one. What about you,
And it-
Carly? What's your safe word?
The first one that came to mind was shenanigans.
Shenanigans is a good one as well. I just feel like I would casually
Can you
end up
imagine?
saying that
I'd be
though.
like, shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans! Cut out them shenanigans.
Mine is get that big thing out of my fucking ass. That's my safe word.
Yeah. Good.
Diarrhea City. Mine's bustin'. There you go. But I just feel like I would say that too easily and casually
True.
in a
That'd be
scenario.
a word you don't use.
Why don't you go ahead and get Scrubs queued up, Carly? We're gonna.
I've got it. Are you ready?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just jump right into it then. What's up,
Okay.
Mally Works? How's it going?
Help me figure out if the
It's
we
Mom
are the
Stop,
Jumbo Shrimp,
baby.
exactly. Let me know if it needs to be turned up or down and all that good shit.
The louder the better,
Oh.
in my experience,
Oh, okay.
because the mic will pick up on it, and that's really
right.
the only way we're hearing it.
Cool.
Are you still in that barn?
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
What a fun intro to the song. Are you still in that barn?
Scrub is a guy that thinks he's fine. He's also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his own ass. So, no, I don't want your number.
No.
I don't want to give you mine. And
No.
I don't want to meet you nowhere.
No.
Don't want none of your time. And
No.
I don't want no scrub. Scrub
No.
is a guy that can't get no love from me.
No.
Hanging out the passenger side of his
No.
trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's side, trying to holler at me.
No.
But his game is kind of weak, and I know that he cannot approach me. 'Cause I'm looking like glass, and he's looking like trash. You get with a deadbeat, so no, I don't want your number, no. I don't want to give you mine, and no, I don't want to meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time, no. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to. You don't have a car, you're walking. Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you live at home with your mama, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you had a shorty but you don't show love, yes, son,
No.
I'm talking to you. Wanna get with me with no money? I know I don't want no scrubs. 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 No, 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 no. No, no,
No. Nose in chat.
no.
No.
No scrubs, I gotta get no love from me. Oh, trying to holler at me.
No.
Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Diarrhea City, stop coming to my
No
nose.
love from me. Hanging out the passenger
No.
side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
No.
No scrub. Scrub
Fuck yourself.
no love from me.
Fuck yourself,
Hanging
you
out the
scrub.
passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Bust that nut. Bust that nut, girl.
Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrubs that guy can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
No.
I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Oh, I meant to do the slow fade. I just muted it.
That was
there's about
amazing.
Another minute of just the chorus.
Fantastic stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on the
That was
stream.
That was amazing.
That was fantastic. Good job, Carly. Good work.
Good
Thank you
job.
again for
Thanks.
that. If you'd like more karaoke or us to do animal impressions, those are the incentives for
Animal
tonight.
impressions. I love doing animals.
Fantastic. So Marie will
Should
join.
I give him a preview?
Yeah.
No.
Where are my incentives
Oh,
not
okay.
working?
No, keep it. I think.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Keep it in.
Secret.
Okay, I'll keep it.
How many
I'll
good?
keep it.
I have like 4 good ones. And then-
Oh.
I mean, but it is interesting to see just off the cuff.
Yeah, Carly does a dolphin that's pretty crazy. She did
I
it
already did my
earlier.
dolphin. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Nightbot is broken.
You already did your dolphin tonight?
Yeah, I did.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
an early party trick you got there.
Yeah. You can do it again. Do it again, Carly.
All
it
right,
again.
be loud.
Yeah. It was so loud, actually, the mic, like, cut out. Well, here are
I
the
know.
incentives
I know,
right
it's
here.
very loud.
I'm also noticing my stream.
Oh, they did the bear too. That's right. The bear was
yeah.
very funny. Very, very funny.
I'm noticing my output is like dipping, so
jumping.
apologies for that. It'll just be a little like freeze uppy from
My
time to
dolphin
time,
do it?
but it should be okay.
Your dolphin broke the internet.
Yeah, I think your dolphin may have
did it.
done it.
I'm
Actually,
sorry.
Scrubs did it. It started during Scrubs, from what I noticed. So either way, thanks for hanging in there with us while that happens. I probably just have to restart my router, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, how's everybody's mental health?
Great, killing it, killing the game.
Killing it.
I have weird day. I think I have some weird days, like, sometimes, especially earlier in the week when the grind is a little bit heavier and I'm just in this mode of like, it's the same. It's not the same every day. My week is structured, but my week is the same every week. Essentially is more what it is. And, so like, Monday, this day it has a very specific structure. Every day of the week has a very specific structure. Saturday is my one day off. I work 6 days a week, essentially, right? Like, Sunday is, I try to think Sunday is like a light work day, but it's actually just like, it might as well just be Monday. Either way.
That's nice.
Yeah, either way. I think I just have some days I just wake up, I'm just like, why do I hate everything? And I just don't even know why. You know what I mean? And then the next day I'll be fine. I should probably get see therapy. We fought last week. We fight about dumb shit every now and again, and that's annoying. I have anger I need to work out. That's pretty much it. But I don't think anything's super different from like any normal time. If anything, it's a little bit better because I'm able to just like do my day very calmly and peacefully without a lot of external shit coming in because I stay off the reviews. I stay off the Facebook page bullshit stuff. I stay away from negative voices. And I just don't have a lot of external factors to fuck my day up because I'm just not leaving the apartment, really. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, it's just Lex and I are up each other's fucking ass. But I love it.
That sounds good.
I love it. I love it.
Well, that sounds like it's going great.
I love it. Thank you. Carly, what about you?
I feel like I'm living in just like a surrealist dream where it is as if I might have died, all right, and everything is just entirely different.
Oh yeah.
I absolutely had a day where I woke up and I was like, what if this is all the simulation is really what's been fucking with me a little bit. I had a day where it's like, this is a simulation. What other explanation is there for this? Like, because I'm really enjoying myself, honestly. I mean, I really like being outside, which I feel like that was kind of an important discovery. Because I just haven't done nature hardly at all in 15 years.
Right. And I think too, though, people, if you're not getting outside, like you have to fucking take vitamin D, people, like, please. That's really going to change your mental.
A walk does a body good. It's the best medicine, even in New York. But that's what I'm nervous about is going back and like being told like the mask thing. All in Nashville or North Carolina where I am, it's like people wear masks, but only if they go inside. If they're outside, they're not wearing masks.
Yeah, which if they're distancing enough. It's just when they cluster up and you're like, this is the same as. There's no difference in being outside and being inside if you're all going to be clustered up like this and you're all like, hanging out, which is weird. What about you, Marie? Are you fucking cracking on a daily basis?
Oh no, I feel like I'm even keel at this point. I cracked like 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're good now.
Learning how to fly it.
These streams have been giving me structure, says April 5000 for certain, and Satan bless you for that, guys. You're no problem. That's what I'm here for. Honestly, my stream schedule really is, though, one of the things. My stream schedule, my podcast schedule. I mean, that really
I appreciate it too.
That keeps me in line. I just drink too much, and I have anger. But I've actually been doing better with the drinking because I just don't keep whiskey in the house. That's essentially what it is. Like,
yeah, the brown stuff I can't do.
Oh, yeah, and I stopped eating doo-doo for sure. Because it's weird and gross. I don't know why I was doing that for so long. Fat President says, I've been feeling so alone, sad, and weird that I also have weird simulation feelings. Earlier, I was just walking in the pounding hail and only went under an awning when it hurt too much. So there you go. I mean, there's a lot going on.
Oh,
right
sometimes I do that. You have to just make sure you're alive.
Yeah, you got to feel
yeah,
it.
Right.
Where was there hail?
I haven't physically touched another person since mid-March. God bless you. All you single people out there that are still just without any physical contact, my heart goes out to you. You are definitely the ones, I think, going through it the worst, at least when it comes to the pandemic, except for the people, fucking whatever, who have the virus and are dying or whatever, but whatever. I had it, and I made it through, so I'm a survivor. I'm something viva. I'm Beyonce.
I'm a survivor. I'm something viva.
Yeah, whatever. Just fucking whatever. Beyonce's whatever, anyways. She's put a new album out.
Did you get tests and they were like, you're positive?
So yeah, we went to. It was so post-apocalyptic. We went to this space. It's free. You sign up for it online. You make an appointment. We went to this weird, like, unmarked, like, warehouse building in Long Island City. They're all wearing, like, the hazmat shit. They, like, point a fucking temperature gun at your forehead, and they're like, bloop, bloop, and you're like, you're all right, you can go in. You're like, fuck, man, fuck, dude. They make sure you're cool. This is a weird thing. They make sure that you're on the level, as they call it, they put a big jar full of spiders kind of over your head for 5 minutes. No, they don't do that, but you do sit down. They took a vial of my blood. I was in and out in 5 minutes. I was like, that was unbelievably fast and pleasant. Like, thank you. And they were like, no problem. I went out. I had my results within 24 hours, and there it is. And I tested positive for the antibodies.
Wow.
We knew we had it. We just wanted 100% confirmation that we had it.
Yeah.
I get the temp gun on the way to work every day. I want one of those cool-ass temperature guns. Those things rule. Yeah.
I like to aim them at crotches to see how hot they are.
Yeah, to see how fucking hard the dude is, how much blood's in his fucking dick at that point.
Yep. You got it.
Are you enjoying any form of intercourse or anything with anybody?
I had sex.
Great.
Yeah, it was so good. So good. It was awesome. He got tested, and then he came and visited me, and then he came.
Perfect. And now you could, if and I think there's a little bit of a rumor going around. If you drink antibody cum, you will receive some of the cure. So,
well,
fantastic stuff.
Never swallow, so I won't be getting those. But it was so great. I literally was like, be gentle. I was like nervous for the first time in a long time.
I bet. How long had it been?
2 months.
Wow.
That's a long.
Of also just like no one touching you, period. Like not even hugging or.
Yeah.
Well, I had my parents. I made my mom hold me a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is I was saying, that's why I wasn't really, when I gave my shout out to
2 months.
Diarrhea City, I mean, even you, Marie, have had parents, so it's just, I think, way less of an issue. She's a man, baby, 5 from Andrew Alcatraz. I want to hear some llama noises. All right.
Oh,
Llama impression coming in hot. Here we go. I'll start. How does the llama sound? How about you guys go and then I'll go?
I was gonna say, are we all doing one?
I can do a llama.
All right,
you
do a llama and then I'll copy what you do because I don't really know how they sound.
Okay.
Why did I say I'd copy what you do? Because now I have to do that. All right, I'll go.
Is that what a llama's like, really?
By the way, this is great because I just saw Emperor's New Groove last night for the first time ever. So this is perfect.
I think I assumed they were more like sheep.
Here we go.
That's the noise they make?
You have to move your hands. You have to see the tongue moving.
Get away. Don't look at me while I do this, Alexis. All right, your turn.
Oh my God, that is... Wait,
I'm smiling.
I don't want to see Carly's mouth, so don't. You can keep your hand over
it.
No, you gotta see the tongue.
I'll try. Okay, I gotta stop giggling.
Lexi can enter now too.
Okay, yeah.
What's Lexi's?
No, she doesn't want it. She doesn't want to.
Okay.
She's shy tonight.
Here's a llama.
There you go.
That was just.
Compare. Oh wait, that's the ad.
Ugh, maybe. I love you less. Holden loves his wife less because of that. What are you doing?
I don't think I've
Marie?
ever heard a llama.
Can't tell if you're looking at a dick pic or trying. That didn't sound like anything that either of us did. That
It
was
is not the llama noise you made. I thought it was more sheepish.
All right, it's not what I sound like when I'm. Here, since Nightbot is broken, here are the incentives. $5 will do an animal impression of your choice. $10 we should choose one of us to perform a karaoke song. Thank you so much. There's the link. Thank you everybody for joining us. 55 fuckers in the stream viewing right now, and it is fantastic stuff.
This is so fun.
I know, right? I'm
You
so
make
glad you're
animal
doing this
noises?
again, Marie. Marie,
Talk
I think
about stuff.
I think we've had Ed on twice, but besides that, you're our only other returning guest on the Week in Review.
You know, that really means a lot to me. Because, you know, in this simulation that we're living in now, like, you do question how many friends are real.
Well, it's more just we were pretty sure you were available. So.
Oh.
I'm kidding, of course.
How are
now,
you like that?
I'm completely kidding. I just really love hanging out with you, and this is just a fun excuse to hang out with you. So.
That's good.
Man. Has some real punch to it, that bloody
Play,
Marie, by the
plan
way.
now?
I'm having this in honor of you, Marie. Bloody Marie.
There you go.
Uh,
What do you think constitutes if you were to take a Bloody Mary and change an element of it, that would make it into a Bloody Marie?
gum. Just a little tiny cup of. Actually, you don't swallow, so.
You're frozen in a funny face too.
Yeah, that was funny.
What would make a Bloody Marie?
What would
as
make a
opposed to
Bloody
Bloody
Marie,
Mary?
Marie? You can't. Nothing.
I'm here.
Okay.
There you are.
What would?
Did you hear
what
the
would?
question?
I was going to say SpaghettiOs.
Oh, that's a good
Oh.
idea. Because they'll kind of slip right down. It would be kind of like that bubble tea or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Get one of
it'd
those
be
big
boba.
straws.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I love Bloody Marys. I like experimenting with them.
Yeah.
Didn't y'all go
like
someplace that you had
SpaghettiOs.
Bloody Marys that was like a buffet on a glass?
Yeah, that was in No, that was Milwaukee.
And it was like bacon.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
Milwaukee.
Ah, I love those.
They were
that would
great.
be so fun.
I had a piece of not beef jerky but deer jerky in a Bloody Mary.
Ooh.
That was excellent.
Also,
Deer jerky.
someone
Yeah.
asked me how we liked Emperor's New Groove. I thought it was great. It's hilarious. It was this sleeper great Disney movie that I just thought was really good. The reason why I watched it was we are doing an episode for Pop History on Eartha Kitt. So I was just like
Oh.
learning. I just kind of wanted to watch, and I had never seen it. And
She's amazing.
I had always heard it was a really good movie. She's incredible. Her life is
Yeah.
fucking crazy, dude. Her life is fucked.
Oh, I want to tune in for that. That
Yeah.
sounds. I mean, she's just done so many different things in her life.
Hell yeah.
It's mesmerizing.
Yo,
She has the coolest voice.
have a good one, Jennifer. She does. I was just listening to a bunch of her stuff.
Her
She's
Catwoman
fantastic.
is the best Catwoman.
Yeah, and Catwoman. She did so many cool things for sure. Absolutely. So, Marie, what you said you've leveled out mental health wise. You're doing a lot better. You had a penis in you, which helped, I think, probably for
good.
sure. So, where's Marie at these days? What? Give me a general vibe here. What are we working with when it comes to Marie these days?
I am present. I am focused on the moment.
Are you meditating?
No, I can't.
What do you mean? You can't even sit and meditate.
I cannot meditate. I think that's where, like, if I did go to therapy, they'd be like, why can't you sit with yourself quietly? And that's when, like, they'd go, oh, she's hookah. No, I just can't. There's so much. My brain won't stop. But I sleep very well. So that's
good.
I don't meditate, but I sleep like 13 hours a day.
Oh, wow. So I take it wow. Well, that might be depression. So
No, it's not.
that is definitely depression if you're
There
sleeping
are
13 hours a
different
day.
kinds of sleep.
I don't take
That
naps.
real sweet sleep.
I don't take naps and I don't sleep either way. Are you?
I think people
like that.
who are depressed take a lot of naps too.
I took a tiny nap today, 20 minutes, and it was gold.
That's okay. You can take one nap, sometimes even 2 naps. But I know people that would like get up, nap.
Yeah, I used to nap.
Lunch nap.
I used to have a built-in nap almost every day of the week because of the way my schedule used to be. And now I can't nap if I tried. Like, I just can't. Like, it's just not in my system anymore to do it. I kind of have to train myself to do it. It takes like a little time. Does that mean you're getting some good exercise in if you're able to sleep well? Hell yeah. What are we doing? What are we working on? The glutes? What do you do? What's your routine? What's Marie's?
I'm getting jacked. I'm not kidding. No, I've joined this. So I had a group of exercise girls in Brooklyn. And our gym closed, and since then, our instructor is now teaching Zoom classes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Awesome.
And it's a gay black man in Brooklyn, and sometimes his husband does abs, but it's every day. If anybody wants any information on a group fitness class that's only 30 minutes a day, I love it. And it's $30 a week, which if you add that up per month, yeah, it's like helping this guy who completely lost his job.
Yeah, $30 a week is super not bad if it's every day. Is it every day or 5 days a week or whatever?
Every day.
Every
you can
day?
Even do it twice a day if you want to.
Fuck
Marie,
it,
do you have a link you want to throw in chat?
Yeah, do you have a link?
See, he's new to internet, so he doesn't have a link. But Instagram, here, wait.
What's the Insta?
Carl, what is it? Body by Carl.
Body by Carl is it
on Instagram. Yeah, Body by Carl workout.
There
he
you go.
200 followers. He's getting into
she's
it.
a man baby. Euler's number with a $50 donation. Euler's number. Thank you so much for that incredible generosity. If you want us to sing a song or something like that, maybe we'll just go ahead and say
or more animal noises.
If you or more animal noises, how about we'll definitely do a round of animal impressions of our choice.
Whatever you appreciate.
And Carly will sing a song she wants to sing at the end of the hour for Euler's number. Thank you so much for that. So you start thinking about that song, Carly. Thank you guys for joining us. Those, again, are the incentives. And thank you, Euler's number, for the $50 donation. Really helps the stream keep going. Put money in our pockets so we can feed ourselves so that I can get that surgery where I get that rib removed so I can finally start sucking my own dick. All of these things are necessary, are super important, okay?
How many times have you tried to do that?
I think did I try once, maybe as a young, I don't know. I think there's nothing more upsetting to me than putting my own
kind of
penis in my
failure.
mouth. I would actually probably rather put a different person's penis in my mouth at the end of the day than my own for some reason. I think it would just. Why do I make? I don't make you do anything. Why do I make you? Wow. Yeah, you lust for it. You fiend for it like some sort of a diseased dog or something.
Oof, you're gonna lose some points.
That's one thing. Like, quarantine has definitely, like, I don't miss sucking penis.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good.
You're good. Do you just do it so that you can get kind of some reciprocated action? Is that kind of it?
No, I'm not a selfish lover. I enjoy it when I do it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Please.
So you like it, but you hate it? What about?
No, I don't miss it because it is a lot of work. But when I do go to work, I do a good job.
That's
my point.
What's your political opinion? We'll call it on ass eating.
Oh, I don't like to do it, but I enjoy
receiving it.
Again,
sure. I actually think you are a selfish lover.
Shut up.
Is that like the worst thing I could call
you? Who have you been talking to?
What do you think is your worst quality in a relationship? What do you think you are the worst at in a relationship?
I'm too selfish.
You are a selfish lover.
No, I'm independent. Maybe I should say that. I'm independent. The pandemic, there's not a single person that I could be with during this. I don't know how couples do this.
I mean, we've been killing it. We've been
See, and I know lots of couples that are having a really good time. I just don't have that person in my life. So,
I've definitely had moments where I'm like,
maybe they're on the stream. I don't know.
I've definitely had moments where I'm like, I should just get a hotel for a night. And like, cause it's so crazy that It's just so crazy that we are just so 24/7 around each other. That's the only reason why. It's not anything like against Lexi or anything.
Yeah, it's just not normal.
It's just like I would really love to feel what it is like to be completely alone for fucking like a few hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, so that's something I'm thinking about well, so on my way back to New York, I'm gonna try to rent a tiny home. Have you seen those?
I like them. Yeah, they're
I'm gonna
very
try to
efficient.
rent. Yeah, I'm gonna get
I
one
like
in the
that.
woods.
I appreciate it.
I don't have a firearm. Do you think I'll be okay in the woods by myself?
I
you
mean,
should
guns
get
are a
Tough
totally
question.
new thing to my
you should get a
life.
fire.
I mean, like, people have guns in Kansas.
yeah.
And I have to be like,
that thing in Louisville or whatever, those rich people. Did you
they're-
see that?
Yeah,
in the
the
news.
the purge people.
Jeez. Yeah, The Purge. I auditioned for that movie and I did not get it. That would have been so good.
I mean, mostly the people I've met who are using guns, it's like they have a farm or a garden where like raccoons are getting in there and eating a bunch of the stuff, or pests.
Raccoons are good. You do not kill raccoons.
Well, some folks
They
do.
eat ticks. They eat ticks. Start killing. I've learned this. I learned this since quarantine.
I love raccoons. I have watched so many documentaries. It's ridiculous. I'm not thrilled at the concept. I'm just saying that's sort of what they're being used for by the sounds of it. But
Is
I'm
Travis-
still such a noob. I've never shot a gun. And-
Travis Irvine, is he a friend
Good.
of your stream?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Travis.
Well, I saw his Christmas movie. It's like Raccoons Save Christmas,
yeah.
Yes.
and it's a second movie. But he would get dead raccoon carcasses, and freeze them in position. So they'd be like, so when he shot the movie, he had these dead raccoons that were playing parts of killing people. Highly recommend this movie.
Travis also did Ed's new documentary coming out called "America Killed My Mother" about his
Yes.
mother's death, and I actually have seen an early cut of
Seen it
it
all.
not too long ago, and I cried, and it was really, really good, and I'm excited for everyone to see it. Rimnus1 says, oh Lord, this is my first time tuning in to the Twitch after listening to Wizbrew and Last Podcast on the Left for a long time now. I'm having that moment when the live action cast doesn't look like the book characters in your head. Absolutely, tis I. It's Holden McNeely. Kneel before me. Fucking lay your fucking tiny bowls of cum before my toes, and I will grace you with my fucking wisdom or whatever, okay?
Now, he would scream if you did that.
Yeah,
like a little
absolutely.
baby.
That
like a
is
little
true.
bitch baby.
I will, like a tiny bitch baby. But
Like
I
a
will.
little bunker boy.
But I will say, what the fuck was I gonna say? I don't even know. What do you guys want to say?
I have a song picked.
Okay.
I also need. Should we sing it? And then I need to pee before.
You've got to piss. Why don't you go piss
way or
now?
another.
I kind of want to kind of top off the hour with the song. Why don't you take a piss now? I will continue to interview Marie. You come back. We'll do the song. We'll say goodbye to Marie. We'll bring in Amber. Marie can actually. You can actually stay if you want, but I'm gonna let you probably go.
Great.
Whatever you want though. We'll say goodbye and
Go
then
pee-pee.
yeah, and then we'll bring it.
Yeah, I'll take a little break before my art show.
That's the thing. You have another show, so I don't. Normally I'd be like, you should stay, but you have another show, so.
Well, I am coming back, so
I'm super excited for that. I'm
I don't
starting
know who's left.
I'm starting to meet up with people. Actually, we snuck in a little Kalman rehearsal, and that was pretty rad. That was cool.
Ooh, that's cool.
That was pretty sweet. And
Do you think you'll be playing some outdoor gigs? Because that would be so fun.
hopefully, either way, it was just nice to meet up with a group of people that's not my wife, and play some music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just absolutely was fun for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm going to come back and we're going to work on our third album.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be called? What are you gonna call it? Have you guys
Burn it all down.
I fucking hate this. Is what it's called.
Fucking, I hate everything.
Fucking hate all of it, and fuck you for even listening to this album. Is the name?
Yeah,
of it.
basically. Is anybody gonna listen? We're gonna do it all different though. We're not gonna be printing any CDs. Nobody buys them.
Nobody
Why
buys
do
them.
we
There's
spend
no
so much money on them?
Yeah, well, that's why even Kalman, we were like, why do we even feel like we need to go make a full album. Let's just make
some singles.
Let's just make some EPs.
So much happens over the course of the time that it takes to make the album. Like,
right.
You get better.
Right.
And then, I don't know, I feel like by doing it in smaller chunks, we've actually been able to sort of show what we're working on more accurately.
So what we're going to do, we're going to do one more EP, and then the LP, which maybe we'll press in a vinyl, whatever, will just be all of those EPs put together. And then maybe we'll make a vinyl off of that and be like, this is the LP. But just being able to go in, I mean, and also we can knock out 3, maybe 4 songs over a weekend in the studio, like 24/7. We can do that, which means we can get an EP out. And who cares how it releases anyways? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, nobody cares.
You're not making money really
anymore. Yeah, it's not like everyone's like, I need the full LP release from the Cowmen, so it's like, why not just do it in little bursts, right?
Yeah. I feel like people don't listen to full albums anymore.
Yeah, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Which is kind of sad.
Full albums are still important, I think, to the band. Wouldn't you agree? Like, there's a concept. There's always
I love a concept album. Both of our albums are concept.
Even if it's selfish, I don't want to abandon that regardless.
Burn it all to the ground.
Rimness, welcome, and I'm glad that was the greeting you thought would happen. I also am an album guy, you know, for sure. I mean, Lover, of course, right? I mean, that was a sit-down situation. You process the whole thing, you know what I mean? I get it. I'm like...
I'm also, I should say, I'm really glad that you guys got together. I mean, I miss practice a lot, and the only way I've been, I guess, getting by with it is I've been doing karaoke on Twitch. I just do karaoke, and now Byron's popping in with a guitar, so there's a live element, which is nice. But that's without that outlet. I mean, I don't know. Are Marie, karaoke? It's still, it works. It like exercises the.
Speaking of which, Carly, why don't you grace us with a song in honor of Euler's Numbers' incredibly generous donation. And yeah, and
I'm ready for it.
She's a man, baby. $45 from Son of the A-Bomb. Each of you guys sing whatever you want. Let's hear your faves. Okay, amazing.
Thanks.
All right.
Oh my God, I love it.
Wow, thank you.
What a nice donation.
What an incredibly, wow, you guys are amazing tonight with this.
All right, well, let me get started then, because we got
to jump into
watch our time.
We got to jump into it. We'll definitely get Marie's after yours, and then we may say goodbye to Marie and bring Amber in and before we do our other 2 songs. Sound good? All right, cool. So do your song. Let's go. And then Marie.
I'm doing Black Hole Sun.
Marie, pick out a karaoke song that you want to sing, okay?
Okay.
Turning it up.
Got it.
Watch out for echo. Oh, we got to skip an ad. Skipping it. Love this song. I've jammed out to this multiple times during quarantine. I gotta say, like, do it. If you haven't done it yet, give yourself the gift. In my eyes.
No! That's a different song.
In disguises no one knows. Hides the face, lies the snake. And the sun in my disgrace, boiling heat, summer stench, neath the black, the sky looks dead. Call my name through the cream, and I'll hear you scream once again. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain, black hole sun.
Won't you come in a cup? Come in a cup.
Stuttering, cold and damp, still the warm winds tired friend. Times are gone for honest men, and time's far too long for slaves. In my shoes, walking sleep. In my youth, I pray to keep heaven sent. like you anymore.
No.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
My internet's being...
Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Oh, black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain, black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun,
Yeah!
won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, black hole sun. 30-second guitar solo, but it's great.
Damn, that's all over the place.
In a barn, just jamming out.
Man, baby, thank you so much. I don't really play video games for gifting the sub.
Ready, here it comes. Take my hand, drown my fear, till you all just disappear. Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? No. Oh, black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain, black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, won't you come? Black hole sun,
All right. Fantastic
Wow.
stuff. So thank you so much. By the way, my stream's doing that annoying thing where the output just tanks randomly. So don't worry. We are still going to rock through that, I think, and be just fine. Marie closing out with a karaoke song for us, right?
Okay. Yes, I just pressed play on the YouTube.
Yeah, if you you can turn it up real loud so that hopefully your mic will kind of pick up the background music. I know it's real professional situation we've got going here.
Is that okay? Can you hear it? Jolene, 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 if you please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like lumping rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I can easily understand how you could easily take my man. You don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. Had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Ugh.
Hell yeah.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Jolene.
Awesome.
Oh,
Fantastic
man.
stuff.
So
Loved
good.
it.
There's a video floating around right now with like two really young black kids, and they're like playing Jolene for the first time, and the kids are, it's like they're losing their minds, and they're so young and they've never heard Jolene before.
Wow.
So good. You gotta watch it, kids.
My favorite fact about that song is Dolly Parton wrote that the same day she wrote I Will Always Love You, which is the craziest shit ever.
It takes like a year for me to write a song.
Yeah. It's like so
Same
crazy.
day to write too. Just, I mean, she was just on it that day.
Yeah.
She's a saint.
Yep. She's
God
the best.
goes through her.
All right.
Man, I love you guys. I miss you so much.
I miss you too, Marie. Let's have you back on
Lexi.
here. Let's hang out. If you ever want to chill with us off stream too, just hit us up, Marie. For
okay,
sure.
I love you guys.
Take
I'll
care.
see
Love
you
you
soon.
too.
I'm coming back.
Dollywood. Let's go to Dollywood.
For sure. For sure. All
right.
right. Take care.
Bye, Marie.
And I am bringing Amber in now, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Let's do this. The final hour. We made it. I have switched from a Bloody Mary to sake, so that should be good. And I will
Weather
let
report.
Amber know. Invite sent.
Do you know what song you're gonna do, Holden?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Just curious.
I don't know. I'll let it be spontaneous. Thanks for putting up with the herky jerky stream output, guys. I know it's freezing up kind of pretty constantly, so thank you for hanging out.
I've been reloading a couple times. I will say that has been helpful.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
it
sure if
dips
y'all
in and
got
comes
audio,
right
but
back.
reloading has-
So I part of me is like, should I just stop the whole stream and restart my router? But I don't know if I want to do all that, because it's kind
Up
of a
to you,
lot
bud.
big to do. It is really dipping constantly, though. I'm at least gonna have to hide the little square from my site because it's so distracting. It's just like, oh, and I lost the stream. Now it's back. What do you guys think? All right, well, we got Amber in. I'm bringing her in. Let's try to see if we can just ride it out.
Amber.
What's up, Amber?
Hi, beautiful.
How
are y'all doing?
good? How are you?
Woo! I just got out of work. Are we recording?
We're on.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
live. You're live on stream.
I love it. Hey, everybody. Oh, shit. Dropped my cigarette.
I just love when we get to see you, Amber. You're always on
good.
the move. You're always on the
The
move.
real me. I gotta go.
I love it.
Move there. I know.
The background's always interesting. Where is she now?
Oh, it's different. Where am I? I'm at work. I'm a bartender, and they literally went and they took all the chairs away. It was like the school principal came in and I'm mask all day. I know. And they were like, I have to put up a glass partition between me and the customer and wear a hood with a glass thing on it and a mask and a suit, basically.
So I'm
So,
glad
that's
you.
where I am.
I mean, I'm glad you're at least back at work. But yeah, that is hilarious. That you're like trying to like relax at a chill bar, and it's like.
Can I get you a margarita? I just emerged from smoke.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. But it is awesome to know that you're able to get back to working. How popular, how busy is the bar scene? And I know that things have gotten a little hairier back in LA. So do you think it'll shut back down again? Because I think the cases are going up again, right?
Yeah, well, last time this happened, they were like, "Don't worry, restaurants are still open, just no more bars." And then literally 2 days later, I got a call that was like, "Don't come in," and I was like, "But money." But I am very. Oh no, I like to hoard money like a goblin. So I had a lot in savings. I was planning on going on a European vacation, and I used it to do the exact opposite. So
Yeah.
I could still pay my rent and eat and live.
We were just about.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we were just about to get tickets to go to Greece, like go to the Greek Isles for like kind of a more legit honeymoon situation, and then I mean, it's awesome though that we didn't get the tickets at least.
Oh my God. There's a friend of a friend who's stuck in India right now because they were like, in the beginning of COVID, she was like, "But I want to go on my spiritual journey." And everybody was like, "Don't do that. It's COVID time, you know?" And then
it's COVID time.
It's
what
COVID
time
time.
is it?
Yes. So now I think she's still trapped in India, or she was at least a month ago.
That is fucking wild, man. I would super not want to be stuck in India right now. I think that would be.
Where there's so many people? No.
Yeah. That would be absolutely horrendous. For sure. Yeah, I'd like build a boat and like take it back to America. I'd like straight up. I would figure it out.
You know, your boat building.
Oh my God, Son of the A-Bomb with another $55 donations. What? Thanks for the songs, guys. Just donating to help out. Thank you all for what you do. Sing if you want, we'll do. And I'll toss Amber some of that sweet
you don't
cash.
Get to.
Please, Amber. Thank you again for joining us. We had Marie from the Reformed Horrors in the first hour. It was fantastic.
Oh, how's she doing? She good?
She's good. Marie's hilarious, man. Wow.
Even when Marie is quote unquote bad, she's just
so funny.
A pleasure to be with.
Thank you again, Son of the A-Bomb.
That was very kind. Thank you.
Yeah, greatly appreciate it. Okay.
Carla, you're looking skinny, by the way. What happened? What you doing? You got a worm in your stomach, a tapeworm, like they did in the 20s?
Honestly, when I arrived here, I was the depressed skinny, or it's like I just didn't want to eat anything. So I mean, I've put on some weight since I'm eating again, so that's good.
Yeah, you just weren't eating?
Food was a chore. It was not exactly anything I looked forward to doing. It was like if I ate something, it meant that was something I had to get at the grocery store later.
Right.
You know. So I was like, do I really need? I don't know. I lost all joy in snacks.
Right.
I got my snack attacks back, friend.
That's good. That's good.
Snacks are what get you. Snacks and sodas are what put on the weight. If you just make meals and eat them,
I feel like for me
appropriately.
I feel like
speaking of food, Amber, I know I've said this to you before, but just so everyone in chat also knows, I love the videos that you were putting out. Your cooking.
Thank you.
I love them. I show them to people, and we just sit there in real life, not just shared, but like everyone sits there and we crack up at how fucking funny you are.
Thank you. That means a lot.
By the way, we should
so
talk about that. We should pitch the video as well.
Please.
So
share the love.
What is your YouTube channel, Amber?
Amber Nelson. And my Instagram is Amber Smelson. It's also on there. But I'm starting a Patreon probably at end of this week, early next. I'm kind of looking at all the details, but that's going to have all the videos plus like footage of me going shopping for the groceries and writing and all that.
Awesome.
Cool.
I love it. That's fantastic. Super cool. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's I need to watch more of those actually, but I'm so glad you're doing it, and I'm so glad you're getting a Patreon set up, and everybody should be a part of it. And that's awesome stuff. And you still got the brighter side, right?
Thanks. Hell yeah. That's great. I never understood how Patreon worked. I was always looking at it like, do I show it's like tits for beads.
Well, that's only OnlyFans. That's when you got to start an OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
And that's when you show
Although I think those are all fucked up too, though. Didn't they steal a bunch of money from ladies who were?
Oh, did they?
Their goods. Oh yeah, they just shut down. They were like basically embracing the fact that there were, you know, a lot of cam girls and sex workers and whatnot, and using that as a publicity thing. And then 1 second, like they just like, meh, against our user terms of service. And I read an article about a girl that she basically had $2,000 in whatever that account was and can't get it back because they just shut her down.
Get that woman her
Whoa.
titty money, please.
Whoa.
OnlyFans has been like a savior.
Go.
OnlyFans has been like a savior for people. I even had somebody I follow on Twitter who she's like a costume person, but she's very pretty, and she was just like, fuck it, quarantine. I'm setting up OnlyFans. I will fucking send you pictures of my nude ass. Just fucking get me through this pandemic for sure. Yeah.
I just don't like that they're shutting people down now and then not letting them get their balance.
Yeah.
In the middle of a worldwide pandemic, I mean, fuck you. This whole thing's kind of radicalized me.
For real.
I think everybody's radicalized. Nobody's like, I'm having a great time and everything's just copacetic.
Right.
No.
100%. For sure.
I mean, even here, so I'm in Kansas, right? I'm on a farm. I'm in a barn currently. It's a total like surreal life switcheroo, but it's still very present here. You know, it's something that gets talked about every day.
What, COVID or COVID?
World events.
World
news,
stuff.
Events.
Things that are happening, things that need to happen.
Mom lives in Mississippi, and she knew this dude who was like a big man, and he was like, I don't need to wear no mask at the grocery. I'm a man. And then he fucking died 2 weeks later.
Oh, the whole politicizing of the mask thing too is don't even want to get into it too much, but fucking is this all have to be an us versus them thing? It's like, come on, this is not about like, can we not make everything about whether you're a fucking red hat or not? Like, you know what I mean? It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
So absurd.
Well, nobody's like communicating or smelling pheromones, because usually when people are like one-on-one, you'll say something and then you'll see a reaction on somebody's face.
For sure.
And you're like, oh, I just insulted them.
Yeah.
Right? And now, because we're literally wearing masks, so you can't see
True.
someone's like
I didn't
minute
even
facial
think about
expressions.
that. Yeah.
Yes. And we're all on Twitter, so everything is just heightened. And now, like, if you do anything that is not copacetic, it is like, let's burn their house down.
Oh my God. I mean, it absolutely.
Well, this is something that I've kind of talked with some folks about, but that discourse, the act of discourse, used to be a political thing where you would it was okay basically if someone disagreed with you, because you would then argue your point better. And now the act of discourse is not allowed. And that's, very un-American.
For sure.
If that's the conversation you're having.
For sure. Yeah, it's a shit show world out there, man.
A way to put it.
Also, so much crazy shit going down in the comedy scene right now, Amber. I mean, I guess it's kind of good that everyone's.
Making it a better place.
What's up?
We're losing you a little bit, Amber.
Either way, yeah. When Amber gets back, the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah,
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, worries. Yes, is the comedy scene kind of a shit show right now or whatever? I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to tell because it's not like you're actually able to go out to clubs.
Yeah, you can't go to clubs. You can't do comedy shows. People have done them like under overpasses, out of a pickup truck, like we're in the 1920s, and like
Michael Che's been doing that.
And Zoom, you can do comedy on Zoom.
I don't. Yeah. I can't with.
It's yeah.
Yo, what's up, Rob's Corpios?
You can't with what? Sorry.
Oh, I don't even think I finished my sentence.
You can't with Zoom.
Oh yeah, I can't with the Zoom thing. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I remember, but speaking of doing comedy shows out of trucks and stuff, I remember there was the time where Kurt Braunohler did like that truck thing, and it was honestly like it was in Greenpoint, but kind of like in the warehouse area when that still existed. That was a really fun show.
Yeah.
I kind of liked the variety show aspect of check out a truck, go to the next truck. He had a hot tub truck. He had
what?
Yeah, there was a whole truck made into a hot tub. Murderfist had a truck, and then there was a bicycle truck, like a double wide thing that was covered in gears and chains that you could like turn one crank and it would do the whole thing. Just neat and weird, like he does.
Life finds a way.
Fantastic shit. So,
My birthday's coming up.
Okay, what are you gonna do? You gonna stay home?
Stay home. Well, I want to get my prom dress. It's over at my ex's house, so I gotta go do that. Because last I checked, I could still fit in my prom dress. So I kind of want to put that sapsucker on, take some glamour shots, and that's my birthday.
Hey. Maybe you go hang out at Henry's, right? You guys at least get to have those, like, outdoor hangs over there, right?
We do, but we just had one, like, last week. So I don't know if people want to come over again and do it.
I'm pretty sure people miss each other enough to want to just do it all over again. I will say, my buddy Malachi has a backyard that I can hang out at. You know Malachi, I think.
And did that happen? Did you do that?
I've done it a few times. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, good.
Can I get the link to donate so I can hear Holden sing? Absolutely. There's the link right there. It looks like Nightbot actually works again. Did my internet come back fully? Oh, my God, I hope so. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we do have some karaoke to sing. I have to sing a song I want to sing. By the way, Amber, people donate. We do karaoke, so just... You can enjoy that.
And another incentive is animal noises.
It's a chance for you to... yes, animal impressions, too. And if you don't mind joining us for that, that'd be fantastic.
I could do a raven. I see your soul.
Give it away.
Let's Get High One says, I've been drinking and a little high. So there you go. Fantastic.
As the name doth predict.
My coworkers tried to get me to go to a birthday dinner at a restaurant tonight, and I'm the bad guy because I didn't want to go out to eat during a pandemic.
Nah.
You know, I will say all of my friends have been so cool about, like, hey, if you guys want to meet up, cool, but, like, no pressure. No one's going to be upset with you if you're freaking out and you don't want to be, risk being around people. I got the virus, okay? I'm no stranger to the COVID, okay? I fucking beat it. I took it to the ground. I got it into a fucking leg lock, and I beat it, okay? So I don't need to sit here and be terrified. It's a man baby soat with $5. I'll take some animal noises. So here we go. What animal impressions are we going to do? I'll do a raven.
Do a giraffe, Holden. A giraffe.
I will do a giraffe.
Oh, raven? Okay.
I'll do a raven really quick, too. I can see your future. That is my raven
I like
impression.
to try... Yeah, I want the authentic. But
All right, I'll do a giraffe.
Really good.
It sounds like a dolphin drowning.
Dolphin getting fucking jerking itself off.
I don't really know what a giraffe sounds like.
Me neither. That's why I did what I did.
Imagine they're like...
I just made up a noise.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think a giraffe sounds like, Amber? All right, Carly, we're good. What do you think a giraffe sounds
like? I'm so tall. It hurts. I'm so tall.
The last time I went to a zoo was the LA Zoo, and there were these two giraffes that were clearly in love with each other, and they had them in separate cages. And I said, man, I bet that's what 2020 is going to look like. No, but I also said, I don't think I want to go to the zoo anymore. I think I'm good. This makes me only sad.
I had one of those.
Only sad.
I went to the Amsterdam Zoo back in, college times. And I was like, this is a sad day.
Yeah.
Not having fun.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyway.
Amsterdam Zoo. It's just a red light district.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just the red light district.
Very small.
I stayed in a hostel. Last time I went to Amsterdam, I stayed in a hostel in the red light district, which was weird. Good times, though. Good times. They actually get hotter as you walk down the street.
My friends went to Amsterdam.
Oh, they get hotter.
As you walk away.
They get hotter and more expensive, like, as the further you go down the street. Like, they start cheap and less attractive.
Oh, and for the people who are just, like, ready to go?
People are just like, I need it for literally 10 euros. By the way, the lead actress in the television show The Blacklist offered to buy me a blowjob at the Red Lights District when we visited Amsterdam. And I said no and pussied out, which I regret. I kind of wish I had gone through with that.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it would have been cool to get like
I was like, who? Oh.
It would have been cool to feel what a professional blowjob feels like. You know what I mean? Like this person is paid to do this.
Oh, she like sends you her resume.
Right. She's like, I did a blowjob on Broadway.
She in like khaki pants and a button down.
That's the thing. I don't even.
Clipboard.
That's my, like, the thing. It's like that and the massage jerk-off session. Like, I've been curious about because I'm like, this is something they do to a science. I kind of want to know what that's like. Like, the people, they are doctors of getting you to come. You know what I mean? They have put their 10,000 hours in.
My friend went and he said that he was getting a hand job, and then he said, I'm about to come, and she said, session's over. And then she was like, and he was like, oh no, but I'm about to come. And then she's like, then you give me another $20. And then boom, of course you're gonna give him $20.
He shouldn't have said anything.
But you never say to a prostitute on red light, I'm about to come. No.
Okay, good to know. You just do it. Good to fucking know. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna make a list.
Hey, that's business.
All right, we should probably do these karaoke songs. I don't know what song to do.
Are we all picking songs again?
Yeah, we're picking songs. Songs. What should I do? Let me think. I should know. I should just know.
The Black Hole Sun. That's just still. I just love that.
No, I don't want to do that. What should I do? Do you have an idea? Amber, do you want to request me to sing a song?
You should sing "What's Going On" by 4 Non-Blondes.
Oh, god damn it! I hate that. No, different one, new one. I'll tell you why, Amber. I've told this story a million times.
There's only one other song that he hates more, and I only know this because of being in the band together, and then also karaoke donations. I'm like, oh, that's the one he hates the most.
Amber, I will tell you why. Holden, you're walking in dangerous territory right now, talking about the prostitute stuff. Lexi's hilariously cool with it. I think she's just completely fine. Either way, this is the reason why I hate this song. Okay, I'll try to tell this as quickly as possible. This is probably the worst gig Murderfist ever did. It was a hipster art gallery opening. Everyone there was a fucking asshole hipster. I've never seen a worse collection of dickhead hipsters before, and we have to do it's one of those shitty shows where it's like you're in between a bunch of bands, and everyone's here for a party. No one wants to even pay attention to the bands that are really loud. And so we get up on stage. We don't have microphones or anything. We're trying to do the sketch. No one's watching. We're trying to get through the sketch. All of a sudden, this fuckface hipster gets on stage, walks up to a microphone, and just starts going, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah. Just starts singing the song. So Ed turns to him and just upends his entire full beer on this guy's fucking head. And then he hilariously turns to Ed and goes, hey, man, what the fuck? And then he gets off stage, tries to get people in the audience to sing that song with him. And then me and this other guy, we ended up pushing him to the ground. He got taken out by security, and it was very upsetting. So that's why I have just a bad memory connected to the song, Amber.
Well, then you should sing this new song. It's like, I'm a pretty boy, Stunner.
Is it called Stunner?
Stunnin', S-T-U-N-N-I-N.
Stunnin'.
It's all about how he's a pretty boy. It's a brand new pop song. You're definitely going to see it in all the H&Ms as soon as we open up.
Stunnin' song.
Stunnin'.
Perfect way to put it.
Stunnin'. Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. Let me see if okay, we've got lyrics. I'll go with it. We've got a lyric version. All right.
We're moving.
Yeah, Rusted Root, Send Me On My Way is my other fucking song I hate that people make me sing on this.
That's a song Madeline and
actually Informer, one of the worst.
Informer was rough for a while.
That's a tough one. Okay, let me sing this song. I don't know how this goes. Okay. Ice my neck, count up my check. Ice on my neck. Count up my check. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I supply the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, McLovin. Hey, good pussy sound like pasta. I got young dick, call me the pastor. She give good brain, she a master. Little Einstein, bitch, I'm a blast off. I can go slow or go faster. If I bust quick, that's a bastard. Young Bollywood, get gassed up. Get rich quick, big bags, yeah, I'm cashed up. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I supplied the dick when she wanted. I'm a bad boy, McLovin. I'm a bad boy, McLovin. A bad boy like Puffy. Sucking on my neck like Buffy. I'm British bird, I call Duppy. Sleep in that pussy like Cubby. Nice pimp, 2000 pimp, woo! Mercedes drip, CLS, woo! Just gassing, I ain't convinced. She got a peach on her butt, but she ain't a princess. Whoa, used to be a hot boy, but I'm straight gorgeous now. Whoa, if you wanna see me, you're gonna have to book appointments now. Whoa, call me Stone Cold, cause I'm so stunning, yeah. Whoa. I smell like fresh cookies out the oven mixed with money. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I'm a spot the dick when you want it. I'm a bad boy, McLovin. I'm a bad boy, McLovin. I feel like these rappers all want to reference McLovin these days. What's the fucking deal with that?
It's because McLovin can make a woman come.
Right.
And that's the highest achievement. What would
Do
you
they
rather,
really
$1
care?
million or to make a woman come?
Do they honestly care about making a woman ejaculate, though? Is that really something they care about?
I hope they do.
It's worth caring about.
I hope everyone does.
Uranium says they both left. Lol, unbelievable. You ladies both left me in my. I get it.
I went to make another drink.
I was rapping about being amazing.
I
I
heard
understand.
everything.
All right. Here we go. Moving in to the final half hour of the stream with Amber Nelson. Thank you so much for enjoying us, for joining us. We have some more to talk about to close out the stream. It's so nice to have you. I have not had you on. Well, we did the Brighter Side Live, which was fun as fuck for the 12-hour stream, and that was amazing, raising over $12,000 for
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
for COVID relief. I forget who I even donated it to, but it was somebody who needed it. They just gave it to some guy. I was just like, "Are you having a hard time, COVID?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Here's 12G, dude."
It was a food bank.
I should have just given it to Amber.
No.
All right, Carly, I'm gonna pour myself some more sake while you sing us a little ditty here.
I think I'm gonna do You Ought to Know.
There you go. Also, those are the incentives right there. I want to do some more animal impressions with Amber, so I hope you'll donate for that. Yeah. $10 to choose one of us to perform a karaoke song. Boom. Oh, yeah, World Kitchen. That's what I donated for. All right. Do it.
Thank you, Silent Squee.
You Ought to Know.
All right.
Incoming.
Ready?
I know I'm smoking a lot. I'm just crazy.
Go for it.
You're fine. There's no judgment here. No judgment.
I'll walk away.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. And I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make an excellent mother. I guess the love that you gave that we made was unable to make it enough for you to be open wide. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you hold me until you died, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me all the cross I'll bear, all that you get to me. I don't know. You seem baffling.
Oh shit.
Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner.
Are you thinking of me when you fuck her? 'Cause I love the turkey that we made, wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you hold me until you die? Till you die, but you're still alive, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me the cross I bear that you get to me.
Yo.
Oh no.
Damn.
Spooky.
Is it still
Great
going?
job.
Yeah. This is the
No,
song
now
that
we're
made me
getting
afraid of
into
women.
the spooky ghost sounds.
Right. This is like the Spider Woman part. This is what I thought a woman sounded like when she masturbated.
Cause I joked that you laid in the bed that was made and not gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes. And you know it. And every time I scratch my nails on someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Oh, well, can you feel it? Well, I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me all the cross I'll bear that you get to me. Yeah. I know, and I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair, to deny me all the cross I bear that you get to me. Yeah. I know.
No. Thank you again for that. And that is coming from Son of the A-Bomb. Thank you so much for the generous donos. And thanks for sticking with us. My bit rate output has been just an absolute shit show since like the second hour. Thank you so much for sticking around with us. We are rating Art Smackdown in less than a half an hour. Technically, we have 29 more minutes, Amber Nelson, with you hanging out with us, and we greatly appreciate that as well.
I'm here, baby. What else am I gonna do?
Exactly. It looks like it's nice out there. It's been rainy and thundery here lately.
I love your
It is
orange
nice.
trees. Are they orange trees or lemon trees?
Yeah, what tree?
So this is an orange tree. I pick oranges out of it, and then I wash them and have some little fresh orange juice. There's also a tangerine tree, but I didn't pick the tangerine.
So it.
Thing on the vine.
All right.
And then wasn't picked. Out of 4. Hello?
We're catching snippets.
Is it running out?
We're catching
It's like
snippets.
mysterious poetry where I'm like, it's on the vine. It's on something on the edge of the
It's on the vine. It's rotting. And is it mad like that because I'm a woman? You know. But I do like to count my blessings where I have them. I find, I have flowers and oranges, you know?
I couldn't imagine.
My health.
I'm in a could you imagine being in a fucking 1-bedroom apartment or whatever the fuck you were living in I mean, it is absurd. It's absurd.
The last apartment I lived in New York, I was paying $475 a month, $475 a month.
That's
and I had roaches falling on me from the ceiling. I would turn the stove on and a roach would just crawl up into the flames and just kind of stare at me like, what's up? Black mold. Yeah, that's what you get at $475 a month.
That is so cheap.
Price that's unheard of.
I've never heard of that cheap of a price.
The first year that I lived with Holden McNeely, and I had that little closet room in the Metropolitan apartment where Ben later moved in.
Yeah.
That was $500.
Yeah, that was $500. But honestly,
and with 2 roommates.
But honestly, a roach wasn't standing in the flames of your stove every day, technically. And that was a great part of town. So that was actually a steal for $500.
Oh, I know.
As shitty as
I
that
know
room was.
But
Because that was
also
a closet.
15 years ago.
Well, it's over. Kissel's literally moving to LA. Like, has he gotten there yet, Amber? Do you know? I think I'll take that as a yes. And it's crazy that apartment's just gone. That apartment's just out of my life, which is insane. Hell
Let
yeah.
me see. I'm sorry, my internet connection. I'm going to check again.
No worries.
Fuck,
I'm having
we've
a
had
terrible... My internet's being
problems.
fucking trashed tonight, too, so don't even worry about it. It might be partially my fault. But either way, what were we saying, Amber? There you are.
I'm on the internet, but just not on 5G. Do you know that there was like a huge, what do you call it, breach? There's been a lot of breaches lately. And if you are in Chase Bank, check your account because you might have some money missing or some money deposited. And also there was all of our cell phones. There was like one day when nobody's cell phone was quite working and it was a huge hack.
Oh, is that what it was? I heard about the cell phone thing.
Yeah, there's a lot. My brother works in like banking, what do you call it? Where they protect the internet thing. What do you call it? Where they protectors of what's going on.
Yeah.
Something. But he says if you have a Capital One credit card, make sure to check up on that. And there's like huge hackings going on right now. And like all major banks, all major credit cards.
Why is everyone just bored and at home? And just
because a lot of foreign agencies know that we're in like civil unrest, so they're like, "Oh, we'll just hack and make it worse."
Oh,
and, like, watch them kill each other
very
'cause they
smart.
like it.
Very smart. I wish I was a foreign agent. Those guys are so clever. Love the new Hunter Wizbrew. Thank you so much, Kev. Thank you for that. That was a lot of fun. I just did an episode for Wiz and the Bruiser on Jim and the Holograms, which is very fun. Did you watch Jim and the Holograms growing up, Amber?
I've never heard of that.
Amber, I feel like you had a very different childhood than anyone else on the planet Earth.
Probably.
Yeah, I've never seen Sesame Street. Like, I remember in an improv scene, somebody gave me snuffleupagus as a word, and I was just like, what is that? And then people were just like, they all sat in silence.
So, like one of them cried. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like,
you were like, I saw a guy bleed out in the street. Is it like that? I saw that when I was 3 years old. Is it like that guy that bled out in front of me on the street, screaming for God to take him sooner than he would? Is that what it was like? Oh no, you learned to count?
Check out my forehead.
You what with your forehead?
I didn't know my months in order until I was in 8th grade. Oh, check out my forehead.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
nice.
didn't know my months in order until I was in 8th grade. I just didn't think they mattered. I was like, that doesn't matter. You know, January, February. And to this day, if somebody's like, when does September fall? I'm just like, between January, February, March, April, June, July.
I kind of had the same thing, Amber. I had weird month. I think I was just intimidated by the months because there's really no rhyme or reason to the names of them. They don't really seem to follow any true order. So I think I kind of gave up on the months too prematurely and just never actually learned them until like way too late. My right and my left as well. I remember I just learned it.
Way too late.
With right and left, I had to learn it for soccer because you were supposed to go on the left side of the field or on the right side of the field. Instead of this, my hair parts to the right. So it was actually a really easy way to remind myself, like if I need to go to the right side of the field or the left side of the field, I'd just go like that, and then I would know that was right. So, yeah. That's what I did. Aren't I fucking smart? Aren't I a clever little fucking gem?
It's explained to me like L is left, so that's your left.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
but then there's stage left and stage right, and
yes,
that's
which is different. And then house left and house right, which is different, which is the opposite. That makes sense, though. I think I'm worse with the upstage, downstage thing. I'm a clever fucking little lizard boy.
Because upstage is going up to the front, and downstage is going back down, right? Or is it the opposite?
Downstage is to the audience, and
downstage
upstage
is towards
is...
the audience. Upstage is back. Yeah, for
sure.
Oh,
because usually when the term is
like,
to upstage someone is like going out in front of them and being like, "But my story."
Yes, I believe, right, Carly? Upstaging.
No, I mean, technically, yeah, downstage is towards the front of the stage, and then upstage is, yeah, if you are upstaging someone, it's because you're usually on a higher level, and you're like,
okay.
that little dude's down there, but whatever, it's me.
Right, totally.
But have you ever, Amber? Have you ever had anybody walk on stage while you were doing your stand-up, like and upstage you?
Oh, no.
Or how about this? How about this?
Terrified already.
What was your work like? Can you give us a couple of like bad heckler stories, bad audience member stories?
I was definitely doing improv once, and it was before improv was a thing, and like no one knew what it was. And we were doing like a Thanksgiving dinner scene in this theater, and then people started screaming, "What is this? What is this?" And then we broke to be like, so we're at Thanksgiving dinner, and she plays the dad, and I play the mom. And like, what is this? That was pretty fun. And you know what? They're right. What is this?
Yeah. I feel like you could handle a heckler pretty well, though.
I think so.
Yeah, pretty well. Although there's this one girl that like had mental problems, and then just started screaming at me and like making things up that I said. And then she just like, I don't talk about race in my act at all, and I'm very kind, but she just started screaming and saying I was a racist. And I was like, how? What happened? And then everybody else in the audience was like, this lady's crazy.
Wow, yeah.
But when someone screams that at you, if you're a normal person, you're just gonna be like, oh my God, like it hurts. I don't know what to say to you. But,
right.
Yeah, she just was really mentally unwell. Came in the theaters like already screaming.
Right.
Ah!
Just
yeah, already.
Johnny Karasi asks, what's the worst heckler the Cowmen have had? Honestly, music is such a different. First of all, I would actually say Doug's brother. Also, though, music's so different because you just play through it. You wouldn't even know who's heckling you unless you're like a folk musician. You just fucking are. You were rocking so loud that you just.
I got post heckled a few times, like post show heckled, where someone comes up to me very concerned because I am the only woman in the band, and they're just like, "Just so you know, everyone else in your band, they're all guys." I'm kind of like, I know.
Wasn't there a weird one where because you used to play the chains on a song where you literally
got mad at? So I don't enjoy the tambourine. I don't like the sound of it. It's too jingle jangly, like reindeer. I hear Christmas songs, but I wanted something that was kind of thuddy and percussive, and that carried some weight. So I would bang these chains on the floor, and it felt great. I mean, there was no aspect to this that was. It was percussive. It was about like what it sounded like.
Yeah, it was like you're being subservient because you're on your knees and you're playing. You know, it's just like what the fuck are you talking? Like this is why at least I like when real shit goes down. These fucking idiots stop yammering about dumb shit, and it's like now real shit's happening. Now you can actually be the shithead that you want to be. Like about actual shit, and it's not just stupid nonsense. Like you being on a lower level than them shows that the men make you. It's just like that's not even a real thing. You're just.
It's actually that I don't like the tambourine.
Yeah, it's like
I like the tambourine on other people. I really do. I personally, I have a hard time with it. Maybe one day I will love the tambourine. So, but I don't know. It was more of an artistic thing than I did not see it, especially because it was my choice. No one told me to bang chains on the ground.
Right.
But
so
that's
Amber,
the closest I can think of.
Ever since that gig you discussed, the world does want to know: are you indeed racist?
Who, me?
No,
the world wants to know.
No.
Oh.
So
Amber.
I'm glad you're stating it for the world right now. There's been a lot of talk. That woman was very convincing. She called my parents to let them know that you might be racist. It was really, it was a real grassroots campaign to convince.
Oh my God. Also, like, I saw her after the club talk to these guys, and she was like, she wants to stomp on, I think, like, indigenous people. It's like, she wants to stomp on them. And I would never